a paper bag. You don't want none of this. I hate them little mouthy fuckers. Do that shit. They just stir shit. And then when you see them out in the, like around, when they just turn 18, like these ones do, pew, run like a motherfucker. You best. You know, I just had two of them here. They don't say I'm kin to Josh. I'm kin to all these little boys around here, you know. They look up to me. And I'm very proud of that, you know, because they actually listen to me and stuff, you know. And I give them nothing but knowledge and, you know what I mean, steer them in the right path. Church houses. You know, if you're on drugs, you go talk to these people that help me. You know, they will help you. But if not, you're going to continue down this path, son, and you think your life's bad now. Your life's going to be miserable, you know. I'm sorry, guys, I got live late tonight. I was doing a lot of remodeling on one of the bikes, and I'm just waiting on a part for it to start it up and give it a test drive there and put it up for sale. That's what I'm going to do. You seen the go-kart, right? On my page that I remodeled there. If I show, I'm going to get the old pictures and put the old pictures up the side of it. I'm going to ask $1,200 or best offer for it because the chains are brand new. I mean, people don't understand. It's like walking into a shop and buying this thing brand new for your child. That engine's almost $300 that I put on it, you know. The paint job and all that, you know, it cost me about $100, you know, and my labor went into that. We sanded it with the hand, you know, because you can't get your rotisseries and shit on it. You might as well just sand it with a hand, you know. So that was a bitch because the paint was so thick on it. So I painted it West Virginia blue and gold, as you can tell. Bright caliber's gold, you know what I mean, and everything else is blue. And I put the aftermarket chain steering wheel on it, and a couple of other aftermarkets on it. And it's got the big tires, all that. That's worth $1,200 fucking all day, man. But I'd take $1,000. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask $1,000 for it because that's my remodel, my complete remodel, you know. And I've been offered $1,500. I said I'd take no less than $2,000 for the other remodel I did on the Honda 4-track. That thing is beautiful. I turned it, you know, to the Honda original red, everything, because as I looked them up, they do sell for more like that. My son was right, so I took the tan off it. And I made almost $1,000 just off of what I took off of the four-wheeler, replaced brand new. And I almost got my money completely back. That's how I do this shit, you know what I mean? I'm not going to invest in something unless I know I can make my money back and some. You see what I mean? That's just playing chess like that. You're playing checkers any other way else, you know? Because I know for sure somebody's already in line to buy this for $1,000. No doubt, you know. But like I said, somebody gives me a little bit more, they get it, you know. But $1,000, I already got somebody in line for it. So that don't sweat me, you know, for the go-kart I did. Now I'm getting ready to start on the Banshee and finish the Mustang. I did them, that's 4 remodels this summer I'll be doing. 5 total because I got the bike that I got, the KTM. The KTM bike that I got, I have to put a piston ring in it, that's it. Nothing else is wrong with it. And it's fucking wicked. 2014 KTM 300 ECX 2-stroke. They are wicked, boys. It's like riding a motherfucking 250 on steroids. It's a 300. That's how they KTM makes their bikes. 380s, 300, shit like that. But they make a 250, yeah. But which ain't no 250. This bike KBV's for around $5,500. I'm trading a fucking F-250 for it. What's that tell you? The fucking back rim on it is an Edge 39, and that's $1,000 rim almost. That's a gold rim. That's my favorite rims ever put on a dirt bike, and that orange plastic and shit is just bam. and I throw some heat on that plastic with my torch and shit, it's really going to be nice. Because I know how to do all that. I don't go buying new plastics and shit. I know how to make them. Or I'll sandblast them. I have all the... You're only good as the tools you have, guys. By the way. So that's what I've been doing with most of my day. Now I'll come in, play some guitar. If I like it, I'll record it onto the system here. You know, through my software, through my computer. And I have to format this over to put it onto the podcast. It's the new episode for the podcast. It came out really good. Actually, I'll play it here for you if y'all want to hear how smooth I can make my shit. They say it's not studio quality. How is this not studio quality? Let me turn this up and tell you. You tell me if this ain't studio quality podcasting. And I'm using a mic.
He was the best tap dancer in the world. He did 52 steps than any other tap dancer.
Listen how clear that is.
He created them himself, actually. He was very...
That's with a mic, built-in mic.
And
that's how good my software is.
People that just want to fuss, party.
See?
Actually says in the movie, A Lot of Wonderful Life.
This is the episode it gets raw really? On the podcast. Because your last name's White. Hear how I'm saying that? You know what I mean? Sure. We get that because our last name's White. Or if you're kin to it, that's what you get. It's just hell. But we always had fun. They gave us hell. If you want to get to heaven, you better raise a little hell, like I just said. Boy, I'm killing this podcast right here.
In printer, there was more.
Printer.
Off the grid.
Off the grid. See, I'm going to stop it right there because I'm in the Bandytown episodes. We're heading to printer now. People's like, why don't you continue? Because when you do a podcast, you don't just keep leaking them out. You have to make it seasons and episodes into seasons. And that's exactly what I'm doing, you know. That's how I have to do this, to do that podcasting. That's all. The episode's done. You see it. It's ready. That's episode 6 or 7 now. Something like that. But studio quality all day. Tell me I'm wrong. And somebody say something, or not, I'm about to hang this motherfucker up, because I don't just sit here and preach to an empty choir. There's not even anybody speaking. That's some dumb shit right there, just because I ain't speaking some dumb shit. That's why nobody's speaking. You know what I mean? There's one of them little boys that was in that chat. You know what I mean? I ain't bringing nobody into my chat, son. I don't bring clout to nobody for free. You know who you talking to here? This ain't like old cousin, buddy. You talking to the main motherfucker now. He kept the feed going long as I was on there, didn't he? When I stopped, it stopped, right? When I left, it stopped. Guarantee it. Now I didn't message him to stop it either. I had little boys, oh, tell him I'm going to do this to him. He's like, that's my family. He will hurt you, little kids. Yes, he will. If you're 18, I will get your ass. If you're under 18, I got a son that's 17 years old that deadlifts almost 500 pounds. Bring it. That's what I'm saying. My son is bigger than any one of these little boys that play. His best friend down here is Daniel Moore's boy, and he's the star of the football team. My son can dog him. My son just never wanted nothing to play for this team like I didn't. There's nothing to play for here. When you got fucking... The biggest team we ever had, guys, was 21 players on our team down here. You had to play offense and defense. My son was not going to do that. You see what I mean? You're just draining us, you know? How can we be a star at one position and we're getting drained? You know, I had to play quarterback, free safety. I played safety because it kept me in safe position. That's what we called it. We got a free safety because it kept the quarterback, you know, safe. Because I'm the last person they had to get by, and that never happened. If they try to go down the sidelines, my ass was right there because I'm so quick, I'd push them out of bounds. You know what I mean? That's all you have to do. Oh, there's my one boy. I love that one. talks all that shit. Don't you like what I gave you back, Charlie Davis? That's the Charlie old girl must be talking about in Instagram. Yep, I believe that's where he was talking shit anyway. I'm telling people I palm my guitar and shit. That's him right there. But you think I don't know what you say the moment you say it? You people are just dumb for trying to do shit like that. You look dumb as fuck doing it because I don't get on there and do it. And I'm the one, I'm not the fucking follower here. Like I keep saying, you're watching my live feed, right? Or am I watching yours? I've always been a leader. And I'll never follow. And a lot of y'all need to take that in an objective in your head. If you want to do this kind of shit, you don't follow. You lead, man. You don't steal people's shit. That's following. That means you can't do nothing yourself. I did all this shit myself. I shook that pill bottle, didn't I? I came up with that. It's that easy, man. One fucking line. If it's catch, it has to relate to the world. So I said something that related to a pandemic, and I knew it would get blowing up. When I shook that pill bottle, I knew what the world would fucking react to, because they blame West Virginia. Yeah, you can for big pharma. Sure, but is that the people of West Virginia? Absolutely fucking not. That's the politicians. Okay? So, when I shook that pill bottle, now everybody, oh, that's the mating call from Alabama. I've heard it so many times, but I thought West Virginia was the problem. But I got so many people sold on themselves over that. When I did that, I was like, oh, and I answer every time with, I thought we was the problem. Me and Joe Rogan had an argument over this on a podcast. I said, don't you blame. He pointed my fucking family out. And we don't live in Mingo County where that big drug raid happened. We was nothing part of that. That pissed me off. And it's like that family that's wild, and his producer had to say the name. He agreed to it because you didn't want to say it because you know what would have happened. Your ass would have got sued. So he played it smooth as fuck right there. He knew what he was doing. It's like that wild and something thing he knew, and his producer that he's over, you know what I mean, that's keeping him, that he asks questions to sometimes, fucking answers. He's like, this is the wild and wonderful wife of West Virginia. He said, yeah, those people was like the biggest drug bust. I was like, oh, fuck no, motherfucker. I told Dana White, I said, drag that fucking DMT-headed motherfucker up in the octagon. I'm scared of fucking nobody. Dana responded to me. You know what I mean? He is, you know what I mean? He talks a lot of shit. He told me to go watch these videos on Miley Cyrus and a few other ones where he's sitting there slobbering out his fucking mouth, asking her to fuck him and shit. Now I see what you meant, Dana. Go watch those and the Rihanna one and shit. They're looking at him at disgusted. Like, ugh. Like, really? You know what I mean? Miley Cyrus owns a house in West Virginia now. She said before, it's the most hospital people she'd ever met in her life. She had a flat tire getting off the airplane, going through Charleston up towards Nice Road there. Okay. Anyway, she said before she could call AAA, 5 people already stopped to help her change her tire and didn't even know her from Adam and Eve. That's how we are. She bought a house here the next week. Lives in Bluefield. Look it up. Bought a big farm and shit out in Bluefield a week later. Announced it on TV, everything, that she's going to do it and why she's doing it. And I watched her, I think it was on the Ellen show, she said it there. Before you got done with there and shit. I mean, she said it. I think that's where she was when she said that. But it's one of the shows I was walking by that morning. I heard her say West Virginia. Because my mom watches them morning show things. And I was like, what is she talking about? And I turned around, that's what she said. I was like, fuck yeah, Molly. was like, you see it. Dale Earnhardt Jr. loves it here. The Cleveland Browns love it here. They just went back to Cleveland today. Jim Schwartz got out on the field. He said, damn, this is the most beautiful, man, he's clapping, the most beautiful mountains I've ever fucking seen. He said, it's fucking hot. He said, now we're going to roll, boys. I loved it, man. You know what I mean? They call Grant Williams Greenbrier Grant right now because he's making some nice plays and shit in practice there. And we're getting ready to play soon. We play the Jets in a few days at the Hall of Fame game. Our backups are sucking so good, I guarantee we beat their ass. The Jets, and we play the Jets the first game of the season, September the 10th, 3 days after my birthday. And then we play, October I'll be in Cleveland to watch the 49ers and Browns. That's my mama's team against my team. So, I've never seen us lose. If we lose, it'll be to not the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you like Pittsburgh, just leave now. Just get out of the chat. No, I don't really mean that, but that's what makes it fun is the rival, you know. Like, I got a lot of family members like this. I just don't know how you can be a West Virginia fan and like Pittsburgh anything. I've never got that. I don't give a fuck if they're close to us or not. That's our backyard brawl for a reason. Our number one rival to our Mountaineers and plays on the same field. Fuck that. I don't get down. And guess what? You know how the Browns are wearing their white this year? Steelers announced yesterday they're wearing white. They ain't nothing but fucking criminal thieves that stole Super Bowl, other Super Bowl. Motherfuckers couldn't even win it against the Cardinals without paying it off and bad calls. I saw that blatantly. Go back to the drive. John Elway. 2 or 3 players are out of bounds when they catch the ball. If they had the fucking review these days, Ernest Spiner's knees down. We get to play the down over and walk right in the touchdown, go to the Super Bowl and own it. Because we was the best team that year, hands down. Just like West Virginia, I still think, man, I didn't know Pat McAfee is one of the motherfuckers known to going to Jeff Epstein's Island and shit. You know that? Now we know why you threw the national title away. You're the best kicker that never missed, motherfucker. You got shows and everything now. Now I know why. You definitely was in with Royce Rodriguez on throwing that game. You definitely had to be. If he hits one of those field goals, we win, guys. And Pat McAfee misses 3-4 times. I just didn't get that. You know what I mean? Pat McAfee is the man. He don't miss. That boy don't miss, and he missed. No, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe that because I played the game my whole life, and I didn't come out of my room for 2 weeks for that fucking reason, man. I'll never forget Pat McAfee doing that to us, and that hurt. It really hurt because West Virginia gets dogged, man. We get dogged for so much, and we're really good fucking people when it comes down to it, you know. We are. We'll take shirts off our backs, you know. I don't know, man. We just get dogged because we rebel. That's why I love that flag, you know. The cross of St. Anthony, everything on that flag. They got their X and we got ours too. Malcolm X got us only damn letter they knew in the alphabet, ain't it? That's coming out of a preacher's mouth. Remember that. I'm going to watch Dr. Phil Kidd Saturday night right here. Again, the one that I posted of the controversy on the rebel flag. When my ex, Shana, was here that time, she met him. You know what I mean? My son met him. They would vouch for what I had to say. You see what I mean? That man is for real. And he really has like a PhD and shit. You know what I mean? Real, for real. And like they said, they was going to come to our church with guns when he shows up. They pack guns themselves. These preachers do. I want you guys to really know that. I don't have to bring nothing but these. I don't have to pack my weapon to that gun, to that church house. I promise you they are packing. They sat right in the back, 2 of them packing, because they're looking for somebody to come in there shooting their damn church up or something, how these wackos are doing. It's ridiculous. I just can't believe how the world's been so ugly. Why we been so ugly to each other, guys? Why? I don't get it. I'm doing great for myself. I'm proud of what I've become. A year ago, I was on drugs. I couldn't name what I was doing a year ago, man. My mind was so many places, it was unreal. I feel so good. My weight's back on my body, you know what I mean? My mind is straight. That's the main thing. It takes 120 days, no matter what, on any drug you ever take in this world, for your mind to actually get stable again. 120 days. Off any drug, let alone a big drug, you know? And I will sit here and I'll never sit here and feed you some bullshit. How can I be on any drug when I take a fucking urine screen? Kind of hard. I have a medicinal marijuana card, sure. But I don't get down like that no more. I could. Don't get me wrong. I'd make a lot of money doing it now, wouldn't I? But guess what? It takes me away from what I love the most, my son. Nothing's taking me away from my baby. Nothing. I love my kid, you know what I mean? And I just, children, you know what I mean? Any female or anything I've ever been with, I never had a problem with that right there. No. Whatsoever. You know, they take right up to me and shit, you know. That's one thing that I can go down for, and I'll be proud going down for as a good dad. And that's what I was put here to do in my mind when I stopped playing what I love the most and stuff, was to give him what I never had, put him through a school that I was never able to go to. I'm almost ready to cry when I talk about this. My son is certified HVAC. He owns 3 vehicles paid for. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of him. It's unreal, people. And he's not even motherfucking graduated yet, high school. Scholarships land there. He has to fill all these college applications and stuff soon. And I'm going to be right there with him to do that. Because I'm proud as fuck of that right there. My son is going to college, you know what I mean? He just called me and told me, Dad, I'm going to the Aerosmith concert, and I told him he paid too much fucking money for the tickets, $1,400. It's his money. You know? He borrowed a couple hundred off me. I knew that's what that was for, little asshole. I knew what it was for, but that's my baby. I'll pay for anything he wants, you know what I mean? That wasn't a problem. I sent it straight to him the next day. He borrowed $250 off me. But I told him, do what you want with it, but make sure you pay your driver's license thing. And I made him send me a picture of that and everything, and that was paid. That's all matters right there. He does what he tells me he is actually doing. And I'll tell him, I don't hesitate then. Of course not. You know, Dad, you're doing really good for yourself. This, and I know, son, you're an inspiration of that. That's why I don't care to send you money or anything, you know. You're my world, babe. But I can't keep spoiling him like he's my little boy no more. He's 7. He owns his own shit. Certified HVAC, you know what I mean? Boy can make $100-some an hour. You know, my brother gave him tools. I looked one of them up. $700. Fluke meters that cost $1,200. I was like, whoa, I hear you, buddy. And now he has all that shit built. That field piece is worth a ton You know, I don't know if y'all know what a field piece is, but if you're in there, if you're familiar with HVAC, a field piece is an amp clamp, all that in one. They run $1,000 easy. You know what I mean? He gave him his Fluke field piece. A Fluke is the best. Right here is one of them, I think. No, right there's an amp clamp. No, it's laying here somewhere, or I put it back in his box. He has the Flukes here, he has them up there, so we'll set there. He wears, here's one of these clamps he bought at Walmart, just to show the difference. He did a review on them. This is a cheap clamp you can buy at Walmart, right? That's about like a field piece. You know what I mean? Your two pieces go in right there for your testing, all that, but all you gotta do is put your meter on. Yeah, read there. Okay, watch this shit. Okay, anytime you got the ... when you got the swerve voice DC and the other's AC, always remember that. And your own meat reader is the one that arches, like the arch in Missouri. So you gotta know all that shit before you can do this shit, people. It's just not simple. What you can do with, then you hold it. When it reads, once you put this around a wire that's getting a current, it will read that wire. You don't even have to touch it. You just put that around it. They work decent, but nothing like a Fluke. That's what we was on the review on. And we recommended them, you know, for people that was doing small jobs. Nothing like, if you're going to go ahead and put your money towards your HVAC business, upgrade to a Fluke. Just go ahead to a Fluke. Don't mess with this. If you're just working to need something around the house, this is what you need right here. They're about $20 at Walmart. They're Aloe Sun, something like that. You know, see, digital clamp meter. Like I said, EM306B. That's the model of it. But its max is 300 volts compared to something those Flukes can read 2,000 and 3,000 volts, man. They're made for big shit. Because HVAC is fucking 2.5 ton units and shit, you know. Had a boy give me a nice ass brand new 3.5 ton train unit. I just gotta go get it. That would power a gymnasium, let alone a mobile home. It would blow the fucking shit out of here. So I'm gonna trade it for a smaller one. You know what I mean? That's an industrial one. That came out of a school or something. Had to be that big. That would power a whole fucking school or a hotel. You know what I mean? That's a commercial piece right there. That's what that would be called in that field. That's a commercial, you know, train fucking unit. That's what it is. You know, and another thing we're about to set up is the, like, around here, they put this new thing in down here, though. We lose power a lot. Like, if it's barely rain sometimes, the tree will come down and clip shit. But they've done a lot of work around here recently with infrastructure. They rebuilt the whole power plant this year. And ever since, it's like the power will kick for 10 seconds. Now it's got a generator that runs off of them and powers the town. So, I'm thinking if it does that, there's no use to go get it. You see what I mean? A new generator now, you know, and install it. Because we're just going to get the one Generac that as soon as your power shuts off more than 15 to 20 seconds, it'll kick on and power your whole house. You got wired to the breaker box. You got to know your shit, man. Or you can get really hurt. You can not really hurt, you can die really fast. You're not fucking with no 110, and you know it takes 1 milliamp to kill your ass. 1. And you're fucking with thousands of them. It's just how it hits your body. Don't ground yourself off or something. See what happens. I gotta install a hot water element in my buddies, and I just did ours. So I put $9 online, $20 if you go buy them at Barker Hardware. Like I held that tool up the other day. That's so ironic. Remember, I said, can anybody name this tool? My buddy came up here the other day, after I held that tool up. He said, you know, that tool you was holding up was a element wrench, wasn't it? I said, nobody on there could get that right. He said, they're so fucking dumb. I gave him a hint too. It's something you have to have a 1.5 inch drive socket to fit. That's a socket so big that you have to go buy it at an Advance or a hardware store for a 3/4 inch fucking wrench, dude. You know what I mean? You gotta know your shit. I laughed my ass off when I was sitting in, you know, the hardware store in Virginia. This fucking dude come in there didn't know his ass from the hole in the ground. I was like, this dude's gonna be back 500 times. And I had to come back one more time to grab a saw, and that dude said he'd done been back 4 times. I said, I told you. I said, all he needs to buy is hex pipe so it'll fucking bend. I just sat there and told the man 50 times. I asked what he was doing. He said, doing the same thing I was doing, installing the hot water tank. Well, get some PEX piping with some fucking, what's called shark bites, bro. It's easy as fuck. Boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. Your tank's done. It's in. Am I wrong, boys? They got shit today. That PEX pipe is very bendable. You get the hot, you get it where it holds so much. You got to just know your shit. Because they got what's called PCH and PCVH. Regular PCV will not hold hot water. You install it on your fucking hot water tank, you're probably gonna have hot water bust out in your house. It's going through the pipes. It's too hot. That's 125 degree water usually on the base. I went in there and somebody had it turned up to almost 150 on that tank. That's what burnt your element right there. I explained it, you know what I mean? And my stepdad worked, he having a hard time seeing. He said when he installed the element, he forgot to check that. You see what I mean? That little part underneath it there, where it adjusts the heat. And somebody had it cranked out to 150. Honestly, you know, and it burnt that element. So took me $15 and about 10 minutes of my time to fix the hot water tank the other day. That falls right in the hands of HVAC. My son could have done it in seconds. You better get rid of the power. Cut your breaker to your hot water tank. Both of them. You don't have to kill all the power in the house. Just kill them 2 breakers. That way your ass don't go to the moon to see Jesus. Okay? And then you're going to have usually a ground that comes up the side of the tank. Bolt it right to the side of it on a whirlpool. You know what I mean? I'm going to recommend a A&O Smith water tank. They're fucking 40 gallon. You know what I mean? They on point. Trust me. But the warranties and shit they got, then I'll put Rim up there. Then I'll put Whirlpool in third. A&O Smith's unbeatable, in my opinion. A&O Smith Company makes some water tanks, and they're fucking really good. I didn't even know about the company until, I always swore by the Rim, because the Rim, if I would have installed it at that time in my ex's trailer, it would have been a direct fit. And she thought that hardware, that Home Depot was closed, you know what I mean? Like closed down. And fucking after we went and bought the other one, that motherfucker happened to be open. I was like, fuck. It wasn't her fault though. No, I would never put that on her. You know what I mean? And then I had to fucking go back in and buy a wrench set to get the car going. Boy, I'm telling you, when it rains, it fucking pours on my ass. You know what I mean? And I just had, we never had a problem out of the battery. You know what I'm saying? Then we get in the Home Depot fucking parking lot. Then we have the problem. She's like, fuck it, babe, just go in and buy a brand new battery. Now go in and buy a brand new battery. Come out. I'm like, hey, we ain't got no tools. I had to go back. I still have that tool set and every piece of it. It's sentimental to me. I'll never lose it. It's a heart set. 98-piece set. It was only like $30, but still, it's sentimental because of all that. And I carried it all the way back with me and shit. And I used it. It's what I rebuilt the four-wheeler with and the go-kart. Sure did. Both of them. Every fucking tool I needed was in that little set because all you need is an 8mm, a 10, 12, and a 14 for a four-wheeler. A go-kart, standard. And they're there too. See what I mean? So I like to say it helped me a lot. But if I had to go back and do it again, I wouldn't hesitate. What is this guy talking about? Thank you, bro. Thank you, Liberty. Shauna. Oh, this fucking dude is fucking crazy. I didn't see. Really? You're watching me? Shayna's watching me. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Tell the little ones I said, hey, I miss them and love them, of course. Yeah, I said that Charlie guy was a clown, man. They mad, but they cannot see me do good, buddy. You know what I mean? They can't stand that my tattoo business is thriving like a motherfucker, Liberty. You see it, you know what I mean? I'm booked for 2 months almost straight. I just fucking came out with a vengeance with a clear head, and I knew what I had talent in, you know what I mean? I know they hate it. They hate the money I'm making. They hate me on all that, bro. And I'm not hating on nobody. I'm just sitting here talking about my past and didn't even know she was watching me. Nothing. She told me she's even commented. Didn't even see that because I was just talking. You know what I mean? I'm not here to point out anyone. Bro, no, your dumbass probably was the hacker who got on there telling that to people that I had shot myself. Because everybody knew. Yeah, me and Shayna don't have a problem with each other. Not at all. No, we don't. I told her it would always be hard to be friends after that. And I always told her I would never, you know what I mean, not help her. She needed help with anything. She knows all that. She knows what I told her and what our bond was. You know what I mean? Some bonds you just can't break, guys. You know what I mean? There's always going to be that there. There's always that there. Right there. Don't lie. Right there, don't lie, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean my fucking tattoo. I mean what's inside of there. On any person in this world, you can't control your heart and the feelings you have for that person or have. You see what I mean? Because the ones you had are always going to remain. I'm not worried about what Josh and Donald told each other, bro. This is irrelevant to me. Why are you bringing that into my shit? Because you're about to be a weak link. You know what that means in my room? You're about to find out what it means. I don't have time for this, bro. While we're sitting here. Yeah, I know, Leaf, you hit me up there. I can get you in. Yeah, that's right. This shit right here killed me and Shayna, man. It did. A lot of this shit hurt us. You know what I mean? People telling her one thing, telling me one thing. You see what I mean? That would cause a lot of drama, absolutely. That hurt us, yeah, it did. You know what I mean? I would have prayed, I pray 100 times that we would have had a relationship that never contained none of this. You know what I mean? It killed us. It fucking sure did. Because when I'm told one thing behind her back, I'm looking for that to happen. And if I see suspicion, I'm thinking I'm seeing suspicion of it, I would say something and it wouldn't be not even true. And same for her, you know what I mean? We dealt with the bullshit so much, people did not want us to be together. That was a fact. No, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't even know why he would call my cousin. Why wouldn't you call my mother? See what I'm saying? Did any of my family members call my house asking if I had shot myself, anything like that? I had been hacked to everyone, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I don't say bye. Bye's not part of my vocabulary. You ask anybody. Goodbyes are forever. That means you're forever out of here. It's always later with me or till next time. You see what I mean, bro? I don't play that pissing contest shit. Because I could sit down and you can stand up and I can still piss bothering you guys. That's how much skill you got at this shit. None whatsoever. And you know what kind of following you got? 0. So what's that fucking tell you? At least the world knows who the fuck we are. I can always say that. And my aunt quoted that perfectly. That's why you hear me and her talking about making it. Yeah, I'm about to drop his on a live. I can do that very easy. That's right, Robert. Never say goodbye. Shane will tell you I do not say goodbye. I don't know if she's still watching, but she would tell you. Yeah, I know what he's done, you know what I mean? Yeah, Leaf, if you was hacked, you know what I mean? I had been hacked. My main account had been hacked days before that, right or wrong, Liberty. All of a sudden, the day that another thing happened, it was hacked. You asked Liberty, if I'm wrong. I started blocking people and everything like I've never, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna drop his shit. I know I play guitar good, babe. I don't need haters on here to drive me down. I know what I can do. I've had Hank 3 tell me how good I can play. Why would I have someone like that down me and bother me? My cousin's telling me how much I noose. Telling me, dude, you're getting great. You're getting so good. It's unreal. You're more than welcome to, Shane, brother. You know what I mean? I'm not the person that's a mean motherfucker out to get to nobody, buddy. If someone points the finger at me, best believe I'm gonna point it back, if you get the metaphor. Taylor, acoustic, Fender, electric. You got them both behind me. There's my Taylor, there's my Strats. I trust this one guy so well, he's got one of my best Stratocasters at his house. You know what I mean? There's only 2 people I trust like that to take one of my asses. Shayna can tell you that guitar will never go nowhere that Taylor won't. Me and her was together when I bought it and shit. You know what I mean? I paid $500 for that Taylor. What's your favorite brand? I just told you Taylor in acoustics, Fender electrics, you know what I mean? But Fender, you want to put a favorite out there, let's go with Stratocasters and Tellys, you know what I mean? Because the best ever lived played them. Jimi Hendrix, Buddy Holly. Let me start with Buddy Holly, Jimi Hendrix, and should I keep going? Eric Clapton. I mean, your greats played the Stratocaster. I know it's what Hendrix played. So is my favorite other guitarist, David Gilmour, from my favorite band. I know what all my boys play, brother. Nobody gets me on no music question. You know what I'm saying? Alan Collins played a Mustang. You know what I mean? That's Leonard Skinner. Come on, man. That's all Fender guitars right there. You know what I mean? AC/DC played a SD Gibson. Angus Young. Yeah, I got his vinyl too, but I got everything of Buddy Holly's. Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Yeah, I like them new guitars like that, man. I was thinking about buying one. Yeah, it's kind of like if you don't chew Big Red, fuck you. If you don't like Leonard Skinner, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with me, though. Fuck a bunch of Big Red. If you don't listen to Skinner, then fuck you. If you know your guitars, what kind of pick guard is that? Right there. That ain't a regular Taylor pick guard. Don't answer anybody else. Let Robert answer that. What pick guard is that? There's only one guitar it comes on. Hey, George, hit me up, Bubby. Hit me up, cuz. Alright, but what Gibson? What Gibson it come off of? You're right about the Gibson. That's a hummingbird, brother. You know how much that pick guard alone is? That's $300 and some fucking dollars. I hate that. The only battle scar I got. Right there. But you know what? That's scars of the life of the guitar. Just like we get them, boys. That's a hummingbird. I picked it so much. Right there is the flower where the hummingbird would be flying. You can barely see her tails. She would have, see the flower right there? You can barely see it at the top. I picked it so much. The hummingbird has its snout into that flower right there. You know that. Like, what's his name? That sings Holding Her and Loving You. Recovered at Levi, whatever. You know what I mean? He's got the hummingbird playing that right there. Saying these are $300 alone. When a Taylor comes with one, you can see it right here underneath it. See right here a little bit underneath? Your Taylor pick guards are tiny. They just go that far. Fuck that. I bought this off an old man, done had that installed. He had it made for strumming, so I set the action and everything down. Okay. I bought it out of Lubbock, Texas. $500. You know how much a Grand Auditorium costs off a store? I know you're gonna be like my pops on oxygen. That motherfucker. No. Dude, Van Halen comes in like 50th place in my list of the best bands of all time. What the fuck did you just... You're putting him above Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Leonard Skinner? Hell no. Eddie Van Halen can never reach them fucking potentials. Ronnie Van Zant, they're still alive, bro. Skinner had a 4-year music career. So did Hendrix. Think about that. Bon Scott, the original AC/DC. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine, you know, they would have blown Eddie, you know what I mean? Bon Scott was that. Did you hear me do Bon's little... Yeah, Jenny, that's a hummingbird pick guard. Yes, it had a bird on it. A hummingbird sucking all that flower. Everybody go look at every hummingbird in the world, you'll see that right there. That's $300 just for that guard. The guitar is almost $2,000 alone. Some of them run $2,500. It's a Taylor Grand Auditorium. They're fucking expensive. You know what I mean? You know. I got plugged in, noise, pollution. See how I'm singing it out? That's how I learned. Rock and roll, and that's the end of it. Because you don't do that other little slide. He's going to go backwards in that part, of course. You know, then do I know any Floyd? That is the most rhetorical question I ever heard in my life. How about time? Motherfucking money. Wish you were here. I mean... You got a Gibson, hummingbird Gibson. Real dark tan like sunburst, and then it goes to a different color, then it has this on it, right? You want to sell it, let me know. I've been looking for one. passion free. I know every fucking word of that song, bro. Every chord, you know what I mean? A lot of people can do the. You gotta be good with that shit. I don't know how to play guitar though. I hear, you know what I mean? How about that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to play at all, Robert. I can only play three chords, by the way. But I can sit here and fucking switch from lead. That means tabs to chords. How many of y'all can do that? I'll show you real fast how I'm doing. Hooray for the child makes it through. Singing and playing is the hardest. Or just go. How did I just play the same thing in a different riff? Holy shit, I don't know how to play those. That was fucking 9 chords I counted in my head without one to the other one. It looks exactly like mine, but it has, does it say Gibson at the top? What's it say at the top? Taylor, Gibson, or what? Oh, I know they get jealous. That's right, buddy, because they see I'm about to release my album and shit. You know what I mean? I wrote some good shit. Break back his bucket on Monday morning. Another long week down at the mine. What? There's 3. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. How the fuck is that 5? I passed 5 a long time ago. That's just great picking, like that boy said right there. He gives credit where credit is due, like I do. If you can't pick it, you can't pick it. Put it down, you know what I mean? I know what I can do with a guitar. It just don't bother me what people says, you know? And I have a Marshall amp right there. You know what I mean? That's a gold plate Marshall amp. He'll tell you that's $300 fucking for an amp this big, just because of the gold front and shit on it. Am I wrong, Robert? Taylor? Oh fuck! And you got you a Grand Auditorium Taylor, probably like me. Look inside of it. It'll say Robert Taylor. If it's real, it'll say the numbers. I ain't gonna tell you what mine are yet. You know what I mean? There's a bird on it because he changed his fucking pick guard. Like the old man did that I bought this from. They was smart. They understood that pick guard was gonna scrape. If you don't get a big one, you're gonna scrape your fucking wood up. You know what I mean? He's got the same collar that I do. It still could be in a Gibson at that same collar, but he did the same thing I did. Yes, it does have a bird on it. I just picked mine away. I play it so much. You got a butterfly at the top and shit. That's a very, your dad knew, Papa knew his shit. You know what I mean? He just knew his shit, that's all I can say. And that's something I can't ask you to sell me as sentimental. That's right. I wouldn't do that, you know, I didn't know it was that. No, I was talking about the last song, not this one. What do you mean the last song? You're confusing the fuck out of me. We're talking about a guitar, not a song. Bro, I know better when I hear people like Draven Wright tell me how good I am. Alan Newsom, the master of guitars, telling me I'm getting. Yep, says Robert Taylor. What's the numbers in it? They should be on a line sitting there. I'll tell you what mine is. There'll be like 224 E, because that's an E. It'll have an E after them, because that's a Grand Auditorium. That means it's not a cutaway, or it'll have a CE. Am I wrong, Robert? See, his name's Robert, like Robert Taylor. Maybe one of the best fucking guitars in the world. Your papa left you 4 great ones. They're during fucking tip. If you own the fucking Taylor like I do, that's it. Mine's called a 114E Grand Auditorium. They're very fucking expensive because of how they resonate. It'll say Robert Taylor. Mine's a 114E. That's a 114E. I know Draven's right just across the road. It's Sabrina and everybody. You think I don't know all that, bud? And Terry Hager, all them. You know, me and Brandon was like that. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe on the first one, but when I played that one to explain it, that was 9 chords. I went from the regular riff out of the chords to the fucking tabs. That's what I was showing as chords to tabs. So if you add the chords, it was only 2 chords and fucking a shitload of tabs. I was just counting them all as the same. You see what I mean? It was only 2 chords. And the first down, 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 then tabs the whole way through the rest of the way. I just know my shit, man. You know what I mean? But I can't play guitar like that according to those haters. I can only play 3 of them. And guess what? The best musicians in the world, Kurt Cobain, all them was 3-chord musicians. You can be good, Robert, bro. Keep picking. You know what I mean? If you ever want to come pick, just let me know you're coming by. That way I know, and you're more than welcome. We'll pick the fucking strings off of them. I'm waiting on my new strings now. Them strings are fucking 8 months old. I've not even had time to get a new pair of Darios yet. That's what I play with. A Taylor comes custom with electors. That's a very expensive string. Who you got? What? Who I got for what season? But be good, bro. You know what I mean? No, anytime, babe. Anytime. That's just how I am. I'm not the person that what you fucking people label me to be. I don't label nobody. Because like Metallica says, you label me, I'll label you. Jimmy took the unforgiving. You label me, I label you. I watched Kirk Hammett's. I got his tab, but yeah, that's how I learned that. That's called tabs, motherfuckers. Not only can I read chords, chords are super simple to understand. G, D, E, D minor, F major, CAD 9. Know them all. If you don't know those, then you get the tabs. That's when you start playing the lead on your own shit. That's when you can go from one riff to another, like you should be able to play guitar. That's a real guitarist. What's up, Tennessee? Mad love to Tennessee. That's a real southern state, baby. Got mad love for my people. I got mad love for my fans, guys. I'm not this motherfucker that y'all been told I am. I keep saying that, you know. Liberty will tell you that. The man, Liberty Valor in here. He got, I blocked him. I'm man enough to say anything I do in this world. Because someone was playing the stupid game, acting like he was talking shit about me. You know what I mean? And when I matched it up with his real thing, I could see where they had edited it and shit. Dude, Tennessee is the longest state you'll drive to. I lived in Memphis, brother. Graceland Boulevard. Right by Elvis Presley's mansion. Got in a fight right in front of it. Beat dude down. Liberty will vouch for me on this fucking hack and shit. He knows I was fucking hacked, man. He knows that, you know what I mean? And you see, why would they go to the extent to make this guy like he's trying to be bad to me? Fuck yeah, it's a long ass state. Yeah, I live in Memphis, bud. Right by Elvis's house. I was sitting there playing Lake of Fire, and a black dude walked by me. You know what he said? He said, "You're gonna be the next Elvis dude." I've never heard nobody play like that. Fuck yeah, it's hacked for a fact. Phone number and all. You know what I mean? You know how they do that. I need your number because my friend told me she was actually hacked, right? They got into her system. I need your phone number because sometimes your friends can't help you with their phone number. Motherfucker got my number, hacked mine. Boom. Swear. Even down to my email it was linked to. So what's that tell you? I got it back though, Liberty. I'm just playing their little game. I can watch everything they're doing through the email. You know me, brother. When you authenticate it with your face and shit and put your picture ID back, you get it back. Because they cannot do that. You can. And then they can't touch it. It has to be your face. Just activate it. Oh yeah, I'm steps in front. I told you I'm always playing chess while they're playing checkers. I've had it back since the day it happened. I just not re-accessed. I've been watching they've been asking women for nude pictures, all kinds of shit. And I'll instantly message them people and be like, "It's not me." Remember the one girl said, "Oh my God, actually sent nude pictures to it." I said, "Why would I ask for something like that? Have I ever asked you for that before? Why would I start doing it? I have a random. Why would I start asking for your nude photos?" And this is somebody I talked to 2 times in my life, right? Maybe once in my life, Liberty, right? And I know she's married. She's an older lady. Why the fuck would I ask her for new pictures? Key West. That's a long ass state. Yeah, when you drive down Nags. Is that where you at? Nags Head, whatever it's called there. That's where you drove. Right, you saw the ocean on both sides, didn't you? All the way down to Key West. Nags Head and shit. If you took that way, it's long as fuck. Yes, it is long as fuck. I will agree. Driving, like when me and Shayna was together, that ride killed me, man. That's a long ass ride. You might as well go to Myrtle Beach. It's only, when I looked it up, 20 minutes difference from going to Virginia Beach from here. That is insane. Is it not? Jamie, did you call the other day checking up on me or something from Hawaii? Because it said Hawaii on my phone. You know what I mean? I was about to answer, but I didn't know. You know what I mean? It said Hawaii. I said, the only body I know up there is my brother. That dude's actually my brother, people. Jamie Lyle Grippus in here is my brother. I don't mean like brother from another mother. He's my brother. See, people don't know that. I have 2 brothers. Never knew it myself. I see, I figured that. Jamie, you would message me. You know I know better, Jamie. But I registered on the do not call register list. Both my fucking numbers now. You don't hear it ringing off the fucking hook, do you? While I'm doing a live feed. That's awful funny, huh? Before you did. Having trouble, guys? It's hard to pass something federal, huh? That number don't register, by God, it don't come through. Hell yeah. I'm a Mustang freak, you know that. I'm doing mine right now. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm sinking a lot of money into it. I just did a go-kart, just did a Honda 4-track, and my Banshee is so close to being back, I've not even messed with it because I can buy one part for it. Put it in, nothing in this holler will touch that Banshee. I'll put any amount of money on that. What's up, Roman? I saw you, dude. Them little back wheels, I saw it in the camp on that foreman, is eating your fucking bearings alive. They're already kicked like this, bub. You should have hollered at me. I got a set of 10s and 11s down here. They would have fit on there good. You know what I mean? Under Honda tires. They're already on rims and everything, bear claws. I was going to tell you that, bub. I got a set. Two of them out there for sale. I was going to use them for spares, backups, but you really use them on your forklift. I saw that, man. I wouldn't charge you much at all for them. Probably 20 a piece. That's for rim and all, bub, with bear claws on them. It'd be crazy not to take that. Instead of riding them rims like you're riding on it, it's eating your bearings alive. It's already got them kicked out like this. You're going to have to change your back wheel bearings. For sure, them little tires will do that. And they done have. $19.84, that's the 20th edition, sweetie. I have one too. I sold my 84. Yeah, I can get them bearings for you for $30, bub. My buddy I order from, he owns a shop, and all he deals is Honda and Yamaha parts. How you think I get my shit so cheap? I rebuilt that whole Honda out there for under fucking $300, buddy. I mean, batteries, the CDIs, everything. Down stators, everything, bro. Piston rings, gaskets, everything. $300, the whole four-wheeler. And went up there and bought that red one and put that red plastic and shit over on it. It looks brand new. I can get you a killer deal. There ain't no 1984 GT350, girl. You were out of your fucking mind. That's a Fox body. That came with a fucking 50HO. First it didn't come with a 50HO in 84. It came with a 302 5-speed. A GT350 is a whole different car. Not no Fox body 84. No way. You're talking about a fucking Shelby hatchback compared to a motherfucking Fox body here. That's a complete different Mustang. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. If you need any help, holler at me. I got the tusk wrenches, anything if you need to borrow them. You know what I'm talking about? It makes it way easier. You just clamp that on. You know, pull that fucking bearing right out instead of sitting there fucking tapping it and this and that, you know. The tools make it easier. You're only good as the tools you got, Roman. You know what I mean? I got tire breakers, tusk wrenches. You got to have all that to be able to break engines, to split them and shit. You know what I'm talking about. Now you just brought up my favorite car. There's never been a GT350 Mach 1 ever made. I don't know what you're talking about there. A Mach 1 was a goddamn 1969 and 70. They came with a 302 boss on the side. See, on the side. I know it says GT350 on the side. You know what I mean? I know every one. That's not no 84. They never made that in 84. That's a fucking 69, 70 model. Ask anybody in here, man. I know my shit. That's a Shelby. That's not a fucking Mach 1. A Mach 1 is the baddest car ever made. Come with a fucking 351 Cleveland 4-speed. Tell me I'm wrong. Anybody in here? You're talking somebody that knows every Mustang made from the 64 and a half discontinued halfway through the year. Why, Jenny? Because the gas tank, when it was hitting ass, would catch a car on fire. So the 65 is actually a real Mustang. Don't get me going, you know what I mean? That was your first notch. That's a notchback. That's called a notchback, okay? You're talking about a hatchback. A GT500. See, what he just said is his dream car. You're looking at $110,000 to turn the fucking key. That's stupid. When you can build it yourself. I could build a car to blow a GT350 with a 429 cover jet off the fucking max. Think about that. My car weighs 2,000 pounds, barely. Them cars are 4,000 pounds. That's why they gotta have that big motor. I just know my shit, man. I mean, I know Tony Moore, and He come up here and begged to buy parts off my car because he can't find them. You don't find cow-inducted perfect fiberglass hoods. That's something everybody wants for a Mustang. Yeah, right. He's right about that Mach 1 they called. They tried to make a remake of it and shit, right. You know what I mean? The 84 says GT350. I've never seen an 84 say that. Have you guys? It's got to be a 70, 69. Somebody else, they put that to make it look like that. There's no box body in the world made with that. That's a box body Mustang you're talking about. I have an 84 picture. If you want to see it, they came with no ground effects. They set up higher. I don't give a fuck. You know how many I've owned? 9 box bodies alone. You know how many my daddy built? You ain't got a chance on us with Mustangs. My mom put his 65 to a fucking house. Looking at an old lady. My dad built cars that shift straight up and down. Cobras. Don't tell me I don't know my Mustang, please. That's painted on that car to make it look like it's something it's not. That's fucking balls flagging. I'd never do that to my Mustang. And I'd never drive an automatic Mustang. That's a pussy's car. What you scared? You can't shift them gears? That's the problem with a lot of people. I love my Mustang. Right here. Chig, Mom, you ever seen that Fox body GT350?
What?
You ever seen a Fox body GT350?
No.
See, thank you. She's on fucking Mach 1's 1970. How many? She's like, I've only owned 6 Mustangs. That's laugh at it, Mom. And see, my mom said, wow, really? Just 6? She just said I had GT, fucking the Judge, everything right there. I'll show you pictures of it. She's showing it to me earlier. The Judge, me standing right in front of him. My dad's fucking Chevelle with 5 Mustangs right around it. Anniversary, I know what it is. It's the 20th anniversary goddamn box body Mustang. I had one. They're pieces of shit. They set up high. They don't stick to the ground. Nothing. Why you think I fucking only believe in the fucking 86 and after? That's the 50 HO ground effects. They stuck to the ground. They realized what they could do with that car. Mine's a 5-speed too. I'm gonna race some title for title. And mine's an 88, and I guarantee it fucking blows it away. Guarantee it. And that's supposed to be a GT350. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see this car. There's Greg Odell, you know what I mean? Well, she's claiming a Fox body here, bro. You know what I mean? I've never seen one. I'm sorry. A 84, say GT350 on it. Unless you're false flagging it in a Fox body, is what I'm sitting here preaching. Okay, you want a fucking cookie? Because I own Banshees, KTMs, fucking Z71s, F250s out there. I mean, and Mustangs. I mean, are we having a pissing contest here? I'm just, all I keep saying is I've never seen that a hatchback fucking Mustang painted like that. I actually own an L7. Let me get, Mom, hand me one of them chocolate chip cookies over there. I think she needs some cookie and milk. She's Santa Claus. She got it all, buddy. Let me tell you. She got the goddamn, I guess she got a super snake too, right? I'll fucking fall on the floor if you got a super snake. That's a goddamn $1 million car. Please bring your car down here and lose it then. Because I would race it on a Banshee, you dumb bitch, a 1/4 mile. No Mustang's touching that Banshee. Give a fuck what kind of car you got. I know she's part of all that. I'm just giving her a little hell of racing. Race a Banshee then, bitch. You're going to lose. You run 14 seconds, I run 9. Do it in your head. That Banshee takes your car. I see what you're saying, George. But put that Banshee, they race it. Right, okay. Why didn't you explain that after this man's explained it to you? Now you're following his words because you didn't know how to explain a hatchback from a convertible. You can throw that motherfucker in the creek for all I care. I've never owned a convertible, never will. I don't want my head ripped off when that car flips. Sorry. Maybe an SVT 94, 95 Saline because they got the brace in them. Just for that, in case you flip it. Yes, they are immature, buddy. Grown adults act like that. You know what I'm saying? They're just some dumb motherfuckers. It's like the preacher said. You know what an ignorant person is? Something they don't know what they're talking about before they even talk about it. Dude, you're stupid for getting rid of that. You talking about a Triumph bike? You are stupid for getting rid of that. They're worth money, son. I would have bought that motherfucker in a heartbeat. I'm weak linking a bitch anyway. I'm getting tired of her trying to tell me about a Mustang, please, and how many she has. Banned from stream. Goodbye. You are the weakest link, Jenny Hall. That's why you don't have your own picture. Probably so big it takes up the whole the fucking profile thing. Bam. She gone. She's banned from any of my live streams. You can ban them now with the new setup I got here. The following system and shit. That's just so you can ban them out. But if they don't want to leave, you just block them out. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the 70 Triumph car. I got you. I was gonna say that you stop making them Triumph bikes and see how send this person's comment in the stream. Not no more, you fake ass whore. She gone now, I promise you. Watch refreshing the people that's in here, and she's not one of them. See. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Go join your team over there. I got my people with me. You stick with yours. I got Liberty with me. I got Greg with me. You know what I mean? I know who's with me and who's not. I know who tries to shit on me. See? Ford built a freak Mustang. Mustang's got the baddest car on the fucking road. The Super Snake people. That has what's called a fucking, what kind of engine is it? I forgot. My buddy was telling me, he's like, dude, they're fucking unstoppable. Because he's a Chevy fan, he's big on the Hellcats and shit, and when I mentioned the Super Snake, he's like, nah. He's like, nah, I can't compete with that now. I was like, that's right, that's what I thought, man. A 2012 Super Snake would outrun the newest Hellcat. And that's $100,000 car. I know, bro, you know what I mean? I know they make the car, but bitch, you sitting there, oh, it's not a notchback, it's not a hatchback. No shit, after what's his name come in here and told you that, but she couldn't explain none of that. I own 6 Mustangs. No, I got 7. And then it's going to turn to 8 to 9 to 10. I don't give a fuck how many you own. Drive them straight up your ass or come down here and lose them. Because that Banshee will out fucking stomp. It will burn mine's ass. It will burn the fastest cars around here's ass, man. That thing's made to just take off. And she is illiterate fucking and dumb as hell to race a Banshee in a car. You're going to lose. Sorry. That's what I'm saying, Leaf. I guarantee she don't even own one, bro. They're jealous because of what I had. They cannot stand someone else to prosper. And I wish nothing but good. You know what I mean? I hope everyone lives a long life and they prosper in it. Liberty, my brother Jamie, everybody in here will tell you, I don't get on here dogging people. I get on here to talk to people and they start shit with me, and I don't take that shit. Because I never will. You start it, I'll finish it. Just like Scooter Baggins was supposed to pull up on me yesterday. Remember, guys? What happened to that? I was sitting right there. Now they're talking about coming to the church on Saturday and attacking us at a church. Who says that? I know, and you just you try to act so much like me. Look at that. You use my name. And guess what? You just got your account banned just for that right there. Watch how easy I can do this. Another one, guys. Another one. I'll come back and get his account banned. But another wink link gone. See, that's what I love. See what I mean? You see me put that fucker right out of there? But I'll go back and take his little insult right there. That's, look right on the fucking policy. Someone using your name, mimicking to be you. There's 3 things you just violated right there. Promise you, he loses that account. Promise you. I'm telling you, bro. It's unreal. You see what I'm talking about? And my cousin's done been caught up in all lies. He tried to make amends with me the other day. You know that, right, Liberty? Called, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck you. I ain't got a word to say to you, buddy. There's some shit you said that I can never give up. Is it nice, George? Or are you sending me the real picture of it from online? The real GT 500. 350, excuse me. Yeah, and I've not said nothing like that. You know what I mean? Had fucking, the federal fucking police are involved in this shit, and they don't understand that. Once they sent that mail through the mail like that, they picked it up themselves. Do they not know what fucking, that's like Zodiac shit and shit. If you mail someone a threat in the fucking mailbox, the federal government picks that up. George said, fuck no. Dude, my car, I hate that collar on it. People's like, leave it like that. Them planes are badass. The dude did a nice job on his tips on his planes, but planes ain't blue, people. I'd fucking rather take the blue off and paint a solid white like my old 25th anniversary was. What she's speaking about, 84 is a 20th anniversary. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Because the 64 and a half. They're ugly. I said it's ugly. They're ugly to me too. That's what I'm saying. You're telling me you won't outrun me in that piece of shit. My Mustang will dominate that. I promise you it will. Motherfucker, I know mine's cammed out everything, bitch. Bring it. 302 Boss. Bring it on. That's why it's called the Boss. Hey, the Boss will ass right out here and take your car. My fucking shit. You know what I mean? I gotta get a new tack, George, because I snapped the original. The one that says 85. I'm getting a new 85 dash kit, but it's, you know what I mean? You can get one that goes up to like 180 on the stick instead of 85, and it looks like all original, or you can get it digital. I don't want to change none of that, but my stick's broke, so it went around 2 times. My cousin, my nephew, Stephen Lee, got on the floor and started crying and begging, Uncle Durkee, please. I said, we ain't even hit 3rd gear, 4th gear. And I hit 4th, boy. And that's when it took his fucking breath. You know what I mean? That's when it snapped it right there. Boom. That's when it, you know, when you rev it up and you got your RPMs in 3rd and you hit that 4th, what that Mustang will do. That's when you hear that cam start whistling. He was fucking scared to death. I said, fuck. He said, what? I said, I broke my MPH. He said, it's going that fast. I said, get ready to go faster. And that's when I fucking gave it all it had and threw it up in 5th. You know what I mean? That kid was scared to death. Them cars will hold. I said, son, this car will hold a curve at up 120. These are half curves we're going to. I said, now if this was a fuck you curve, we'd be over the creek somewhere. I said, I know what I'm doing, boy. I've owned 9 of them. All Fox bodies. I know how they run. I know, you know what I mean, right when to fucking hit them, everything, you know. I learned how to drive in a stick. I learned my son how to drive in a 5-speed. Only 18% of Americans can drive a standard car. And I'm proud to say I'm part of that 18%, and my son is too. That's rare. You see what I'm saying, guys? they don't want it. They're scared of them, man. They can't hold their brakes and shit when they're in the traffic and shit, and their clutch at the same time. They wear them out and shit, or end up rolling right back into somebody. They don't know how to control these cars. These kids don't these days. They're not made for a child. They're made for a man. That's fucking blatantly common sense right there. You go buy a GT 500. You put a 18-year-old kid in it, you just bought his casket. More than likely. We all know that as grown men, you know what I mean? I didn't go buy my son a goddamn GT 500. He's got a Fox body out there, you know what I mean? Beautiful. That's prettier than them new cars. Oh my God. I learned a little Escort. Oh my God, I learned a little fucking Dodge Dart in Cleveland. Stanley taught me. And then he had an Escort. He'd let me drive. Did you hear me talk about the fucking 5-star? That's what I was talking about. I said the only convertible I ever own is the Saline because it's got that's the SVT Saline. You got that one? The fucking red one, man. It says Saline down the side and shit. They are rare. They only made them one time. You know what I mean? One fucking time. That's the coupe. That's when they changed it into the coupe. 94. That car is probably a 95, 96 Saline, and they're fucking bad, man. They actually protect you, you know what I mean, from fucking dying. That's what you hear me tell Red. I won't own nothing, no convertible toting the creek unless it's a fucking Saline Mustang, because they're made to protect your head. You know I'm right, George, you know what I mean? And they're fucking bad. They're beautiful, too. That's the only coupe I'd ever own, also. Fuck the fucking 40th anniversary with a 460. You know the 40th, that car that came with the, you know what I mean, 4.6 and shit in it. Has a longer rear front end and everything. Anybody knows nothing Mustang knows that right off the bat. The 40th anniversary came with almost an extra foot on the front end because how dangerous they was. My buddy had one. God rest his soul. My boy catch him where my jacket is. He fucking totaled it. That's what fucked his back up. I don't know how he walked out of it. It's a 2004. Pearl white. Pearl white is the most expensive paint you will fucking buy. A quart of that shit's $300 compared. You could buy a whole paint kit of black for that. Of any black. But fuck with some pearl white or red. See how much you pay for it. I looked at this black cherry candy apple red. Oh my God, it looked beautiful in that car. I'm looking at a couple different colors now, guys. You know what I mean? Since I've been looking at them. Of course, I'm using a rotisserie sander. You know what I mean? Brown head, all that. Paid $20 for that motherfucker. And you know how much them things run? With the filter and shit on it like I got. You know how they got the exhaust? Some don't, some do. The exhaust ones are $300. I got it for $20. The boy said he didn't need it, didn't nothing for it. $20. I said, I'll take it right now. I said, I don't know, Lord works in mysterious ways. I needed that. I needed it. You know what I mean? Because I was using the fucking belt sanders. I hate that, man. They're so slow. That motherfucker had my hood done. One piece of sandpaper. Within an hour. You know what I mean? It won't take me a day to sand the whole car. I'm just waiting on my fucking primer. Because once you sand it, you got a primer. 95 Cobra. Hell yeah, it's a bad bitch though, man. It's still, I don't know, my cousin had the 95. You had the gold edition. Right or wrong, it had gold on the side of it. Gold snake and everything. That's the gold edition. The 95, that's that Cobra. My fucking uncle got a back pay from a wreck and he bought that same car. They are fucking fast, bro. Super fast. They're gold. They got the gold emblems. I guarantee George is going to say yes. He bought the 95 fucking coupe Cobra. That's what he bought, and it had gold emblems, man. I'll never forget it. He let my daddy drive it, you know what I mean? That's the last time I rode in a Mustang with my daddy. That's why I'll never forget it. Was a 95 Cobra Mustang. Because my dad wasn't a fan of how they was turning the Mustangs around like they was. And he liked it. Right, you know what I mean? They got their own sound. Why do you think I changed mine into that Cobra sound? That's what I have, see? Flowmaster. Super 40. Flowmaster tips. Right or wrong, my man. I know what was on it. It's what's on my car. Glass packs in the Super 40s. Dynamaxed. No sound like it, you know what I mean? Long tube hooker headers. Now you wait till you hear this one. You know what I mean? When it gears down like you're talking about, oh my God. Your dick gets hard. When I get finished with it now, you're going to get off at the same time. I swear everybody has rode in it, says it's the most prettiest sounding Mustang they've ever rode in. Alright, Leaf, you be good, man. I'm just sitting here because I'm about to smoke again and shit. Oh, I hate blazing by myself, and when I'm sitting here blazing, I'm actually talking to somebody. I don't feel like I'm smoking by myself. But if that makes any sense to anyone, you know. My fucking allergies just fucked me up today. Once I left my window open. That's all. Man, they fucked the IDs up, man. They used to be beautiful. That's my old one. I ain't gonna get close. The numbers and shit to be stolen. You know what I mean, Liberty. There's me and Shane. Every picture we had together. You know what I mean? She knows. Why do you think she got off here when I started speaking about the heart? She knows, man. I was there. I was the man of her life. She told me that. She never knew love and met me. You gotta meet a man to know love. Little boys can't show real love. They can't build houses, you know what I mean? They can't take care of kids. 94 Camaro. Dude, I had a 70 model Camaro. It was a motherfucker. 80, excuse me. I had the 80Z, the fucking Z28. Remember the 1980 Z28 that had it down the side? We had one with a fucking 354 bolt main with a fucking quadrojet carburetor. That motherfucker was bad. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was about that car. I do too, man. Liberty, I do. Buddy, that was the one that had me. Right there, that was my heart and soul. I cried 8 hours coming back home. That's how the whole trip. Because I decided to leave and shit, you know what I mean? And I just, man, it hurts, you know what I mean? I left the babies behind, all that. I feel like I fucked it up, you know what I mean? Leaving. But we wasn't doing good at the time with each other, and we had all that stuff going on. They just wasn't leaving me alone, Liberty. You saw all that, man. I had to, and they had it in her head I was doing things behind her back while I was at work and shit. How is that possible, man? I had one of the best jobs I ever had. Why would I fucking harm that? You know what I mean? I worked. I got up 5:30. I'd get at work at about 6 o'clock. As long as we had our job done, he'd release us at 9 and pay us for the whole day. Like when I went to jail down there. If I did something so vicious, why did I have a PR bond? And I'm from out of state. And then the cop spoke up and said, well, he's out of state. She said, well, at least we got to put him on a security bond. We'll make it $100. Okay, what the fuck? Shayna was there instantly with that money. It was the day I had got paid. My paycheck was sitting right at my boss's thing. You know what I mean? So I called that Bell's bondsman. I said, dude, come get me out of here. I'll pay you right now, and I'll give you extra. I didn't know Shayna was already out there waiting on me. You know what I mean? So the Bell's bondsman walked in, and he helped her get me out. You see what I mean? He signed it. You know what I mean? It's the her and stuff because she didn't, you know. But my baby girl was crying for me, man. Elena. That kid means so much to me. It's unreal, man. She was crying for me. She wanted Daddy Derek home. So she called me, man. You know what I mean? And that would, I about cry every time. Because that's the daughter I never had, man. You know what I mean? And Oh, Lord, I love that kid. I love that kid so much. It's unreal. Still do to this day, and that'll never change. And she knows that. She knows I'll always love Elena. Elena stole my heart. You know what I mean? Like I said, the baby girl I never had. And if she ever needs anything, she can pick up that phone. If I got it, it's hers. You know? Her mama's called me a couple times needing help getting stuff, and I won't hesitate. Don't hesitate to give it to me. Because I know she's not lying to me. I know Shayna, I was with her for fucking 3 years of my life, people. I know when she's pulling shit and when she ain't. You see what I mean? And she's just, a lot of people do her like me. They misunderstand her and shit, you know what I mean? And Playboy, she don't deserve that because of me, man. And I put that on her liberty. That's why I have insomnia. That's why I have so many mental problems. Because of shit like that. I put that on that girl. Me. My fucking stupid ass shit. But she wanted to monetize the shit, man. You know what I mean? I didn't even know what the fuck that meant. She taught me all about how to do all that, you know what I mean? The AdSense, all that. I knew none of that, man. She knew that. That's what I told her, you know. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to see it wasn't all me, baby. You know what I mean? And I'm waiting for that day still. I said, one day you're going to wake up and say, what the fuck did I do? But probably the best relationship I ever had in my life. I think the same thing, you know what I mean? What the fuck did I do? But I own my shit, man. I broke her heart over dumb shit, you know? Listen to people was feeding shit in my head. You know what I mean? And then they was sending her money behind my back and shit, you know what I mean? And that was killing me, bro. That was fucking hurting. I was working my guts out and she was telling me we didn't have no money. And I thought I was fucking hallucinating when I looked down and seen $6,000. I thought it was some kind of one of them hack things, you know what I mean? It was actually $6,000 fucking dollars from begging for it. I was like, oh my fucking God, you know what I mean? When I actually found that out, I was one mad motherfucker. I'm working my guts out. You know what I mean? No, absolutely, you know what I mean? If Dr. Kid's there, Derek will be there. I had some woman attack me over that already. Dr. Kid said this. No, I guarantee Dr. Kid didn't say nothing because I'm going to be shaking his hand again tomorrow and he knows exactly who I am. Exactly who I am. Dr. Kid, he has 2,000 subscribers. I have 10,000 like I told the lady. The only thing I'm doing is promoting his word. He's going to be proud of that. Am I wrong, Josh? He's going to be very proud of that. There's a reason he put no copyright on it. He wants it shared to the world for a reason, you know? Yeah, it's crazy, babe. You know what I mean? Even bringing preachers' names in the shit, man. You know what I mean? That shit people are going to really pay for in the end, bro. I say so. She loves Dr. Kid. You know what I mean? We love that man. He has the real word. And like he says, you know what I mean? You ain't going to push me out here. I ain't scared of a fight. He said, I've stepped over bigger people and all of y'all to get the one. That's why I said he will defend us, bro. Let them pull up in there. He wears a gun on his side. He lived in Cleveland. Yeah, you listen to his thing. Started with a gun, went out with a bang. That's how he became saved. In Cleveland, Ohio, when his buddy got his brains blown up right beside him. I lived in Cleveland. I relate to that man so much, it's unreal. You see what I'm saying? When you relate to somebody, man, it's hard not to fucking listen to the word that they have to speak. And every word he has to speak, I can, you know what I mean? I mean, you're more than welcome to sit with me, son. You know that. You know where I sit. Every time. You know where I sit in the church. I set my spot. That's my spot. That's our family spot. We was all saved. Me and Shana and Junior. You know they're making fun of us being baptized, son, and you on fucking YouTube. Who makes fun of that right there? That right there is one of the videos really upset me. They went on the Wharton Missionary Baptist Church, took the videos, and posted them on YouTube, saying we're baptized in dirty water, the swamp water. I mean, I've heard it all. Well, you're from the land of 10,000 septic tanks. You ain't been baptized in fucking well along a septic tank. Yeah, liberty, that's something you don't do, man. I understand you love an American flag, but it's a communist flag, my brother. If you listen to what I posted, did you listen to it? It's a flag that we need to change. You see what I mean? What's behind of it? No, I've always called it the land of 10,000 lakes. Have you ever been there? The fucking smell of the shit. You think sulfur from the mine smells bad? That smells like straight swamp shit. Swamp Thing lives in Minnesota. That's where they filmed it. You know, that's where they had to film Swamp Thing. Oh, I see that now. Okay. It is upside down. You see the crookedness in it. That's why he's got it upside down. Anybody that fly upside down is Republican. Is a fucking Confederate like me. They're against the cause. They're rebellious. They're showing you the flag's backwards. Everything it means is backwards. Axe liberty. We left the fucking Europe to be free, not slaves. We ain't nothing but slaves. We're the home of the slaves, and only when they need us brave. That's a fact. That's not mine water, bro. That's called sulfur. It's called sulfur, bub. That's actually real gas. It's nothing we can do about. But driving around Minnesota, you get really good sniff. And that's actually naturally coming off their shit. Ours is grew out of the ground to smell like that. Think about it. Difference. Right? That's why their power lines are underground, because the Eskimos. They get so cold. They're Eskimos, like I say. Ain't none of them got no bit fucking beef behind them. They're all shit talkers. They all ran from charges in the state of West Virginia for a better life. You're running to stay out of prison, you fucking criminals. Tell the truth, motherfuckers. Pawnee have broke prescription fraud. I'm pretty sure the little man had broke into a place and shit. You know what I mean? That's what they, how they get that shit to go away. Like I said, there's a difference between a rat and a snitch. All of a sudden they're loud and that just went away. I'm pretty sure if I went to Cleveland running on any charge in the world, it'd still be on me. Unless you rat or do something. You gotta be a rat. There's no other fucking way. And we know exactly who you ratted out to get out of it. Remember the shooting, Terry Thomas. Remember at Liberty? You know, I'll tell you. How do you think they caught that man in Minnesota? Then all charges went away. The day they caught Terry Thomas, the shooter. Ratted their own family out. Oh, sir. For an award they never got. But they got the charges there. They're supposed to get, and I heard they split the award money. You know what I mean? Think about it, bro. How the fuck do them charges get dropped? Terry Thomas goes to prison and their charges are dropped. They ratted him out. Told him what hotel he was in, everything. They dressed up like a pizza man and busted him, the FBI. They're the one that brought him up there, dude. They're the one told him come hide there and shit. They fucking raided my house in Cleveland, bro. Thought he was in the fucking basement and shit. I know, bro. Trust me. And all of a sudden their charges will drop when Terry Thomas goes to prison. What about that Donald, Pawnee, and the other two? They got the motherfucking reward money. That's my sister. We just spoke yesterday about this. We know how they got their fucking charges dropped. You're fucking rats. Think about it, boys. A murderer, triple homicide murderers up there. A ward on him. All of a sudden, these two's got money, and the other two don't have no charges no more. They definitely did it. It's been said already that they did it. How the fuck do I know a pizza man dressed up and shit? That's the FBI, man. The FBI dressed as a pizza man going to his house, to the hotel room. How do I know all that if my family didn't sit there and fucking say it? How do you know that? That's the words of Donald right there. How the fuck you know a pizza man? It was all that. Because you was involved. Duh. Nobody knows how they fucking busted him unless you was involved in that motherfucker. Especially knowing how they dressed up and what they did to do it. Because you told them how. Bottom fucking line. Fucking rats. Come on, there's all facing 2 and 3 felonies apiece in West Virginia. That all goes away. It just don't go away. There's no thing as a statute of limitation anymore. The government got rid of that. You fucking do any crime, it hangs on your head. But these motherfuckers just walk. The rat motherfucker. Why do you think I posted? There's a difference. A rat's just a fucking rat. For their game, all that. Did you hear that? It is the definition of Donald Myers White. It's the definition of him. Go listen to it. Tell me it's not. And Jerry Pontosa White is his name. A.K.A. Pawnee. Damn, that's a hell of a name. Jerry Pontosa. Fire up, Bill. I'm just speaking facts, man. What my family told me from up there bragging about the shit. Who brags about that? See, like I said, I can unleash the beast. Because I know the information. That's fucking facts. Terry Thomas called me every day after that and told me who did it. And to make him pay. Trust me, you motherfuckers think y'all got away with that slice and slip. He told me everything. He told me before the beer can opened, he done shot 3 people and they're still sitting there going, he cracked it on open, took a drink. I know the detail to detail what that man did. That was my stepdad, you dumb motherfucker. Remember the beautiful Trans Am he let me drive all the time, not your punk ass. That's all I smoke out of glass usually, but you know what I mean? I got my glass bowl, my Rick and Morty bones, all that. I'm getting ready to sell a couple of them. This one dude was begging me to sell him some of my, he wants a bowl and shit. Look, check it out. This little grinder. Yeah, I ain't worried about them haters. I've got motherfucking murderers on my side, buddy. I mean, they're rats. You know what I mean? He died in prison, by the way, guys. Terry's dead now. He died. They caused him to die in prison. That's what they caused. I hope you feel so fucking glad about that every night. You know? What kind of piece you're trying to buy, man? Because if I sell my Rick and I don't know if I'm selling that. It's mean Shayna's bone, man. I'll sell my other one. Not my Rick and Morty. That's what I was telling the other boy. You know what I mean? So I got a couple others for sale and a couple glass bowls and shit. You know, I would sell and a couple of my rubber top glasses and shit. Probably like 20 what I paid for them, man. You know what I mean? And you gotta think they're my balls. You go back and watch every live feed. That's all I smoke. I'll use these bowls. For real. And, you know what I mean? I got pictures with the motherfuckers in my hand and everything. I love my glass bowls. Like you said, glass pieces. One of them's right here. My favorite one's right here, I think. Yep. Everyone try to get this one off me around here. See how it's got the turtle shell and shit on it. This one here I paid $35 for. You know what I mean? So that's what I would charge for it. But you can't even fucking see to it. There's so much goddamn medical marijuana in smoke to it. Somebody hit this motherfucker, just hit the red, and it probably put him to sleep. Bill. I swear. I'd sell one, the rubber top ones, because they're cheaper for like 20. You know what I mean? Shit like that, yeah. Yes, sir. You know your shit. Double blown. Triple pain. That's all I buy. Man, I broke so many of my lap getting out of the car to go pump gas. It's unreal. 4 of them like that. 4 fucking bowls like that. That pissed me off. That's a little tiny grinder. D&K herb grinders. That's where I order from. Check it out. You know what I mean? That's just a little cheap piece, but I use it for a bowl pack sometimes. You know what I mean? I got a couple grinders I'd sell. You know what I mean? I'm just selling this stuff to get little like things for my bikes and shit. You know what I mean? Hit the bed, buddy. You know what I mean? I hate the rubber ones too, man. A lot of people like it. I can't stand metal. Fuck that. I got 100 of those. You want to buy them? I might sell that little thing. You know what I mean? I'd have to have $20 for it. Because it's a sentimental piece. Because it was a gift from the company. You know what I mean? Because once I've been talking to this one company. They want to start sending me product to review on my page. Marijuana's never even been touched before. You know you can mail marijuana through the fucking United States mail since 2018. Google it. As long as you're going from a recreational to a medicinal state, and that person has a card and shit, they can't touch nothing. Or recreational to recreational. Me too. I'd rather fucking cut into an apple than smoke out of a fucking pipe. Out of a motherfucking metal pipe. Thank you, brother. I might sell my Bob Marley grinder. I've been thinking about that because that's one would sell. Because it's Bob Marley and it was turkeys. You know what I mean? For real, though. Do you know that? 2018, look it up. As long as you're recreational, medicinal, or vice versa, recreational, you can mail pot to each other. I can buy it. I've done bought weed through the mail and had delivered to me medicinal. $30 for 3.5 grams. Keep paying your 50 and 8, you dumb motherfuckers on the streets. Go get that card, you'll pay cheaper. That's what every drug dealer in the world was told before this shit would happen. Was they not? You can buy an ounce for $50 of the side buds. All that is the little buds that make the jar. Right or wrong, Bill? I know everything about dispensaries, man. I can walk right in, just buy anything I want. Fucking bought an 8 for $30, man. You buy it on the street, that's 50. That's what they're pissed about. Yeah, Kentucky's medicinal, bro. Look it up. I can show you every list on every medicinal state. West Virginia is. Kids can even smoke it, buddy, as long as their parents approve of it. And it's 100% approval rate or money back. That means you're getting approved for sure. As long as they sign a consent form. It's like 15 and up can smoke marijuana. Swear to God. Crazy, huh? But we're the ones that's out of our mind out here on the streets. You know what I mean? But they want to give kids marijuana. And they used to preach this was the gateway drug. I've been preaching for years. It's nothing more than a cigarette, but it heals and don't kill. This is a healer, not a killer. You know, there's been people probably ready to murder 500 people and sat down, smoked them a joint, and was like, what was I thinking? Fuck those candles. I mean, power bill. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them bitches. That's right. Fucking for not making it. Biden promised that. Everybody that voted for that piece of shit motherfucker promised that all state would be recreational. You know why they're not? Look how much, okay, there's 2 million people. We just got our new area code in West Virginia. I know my shit, bro, but they call me stupid. You know what I mean? Listen to this. Fucking West Virginia has 2 million people. Right now. Guess what? Almost 2 million people are on a medicinal card. Imagine how much money they're making. You can't grow it though. What's up with that? But if it's recreational, you grow 4 plants. But medicinal patients can't. Look at the fucking money they have made. That's what. It's a Ponzi scheme, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're making their money, then they'll make it recreational. Watch. Mark my words. If Colorado recreational made $5 billion in the first year, imagine what West Virginia just poured in medicinally. Them cards are $100 to $300. Depends on the one you get. You know, if you got PTSD and things like that, you have to take another test. That's why my card costs a lot more. No, the government are pieces of shit. They're out to get nothing but our money right back to put in their pockets. It's the setup for failure, man. Every bit of it is. Why can't you just decriminalize it right there? That ends everything. Because you didn't tax it. It's decriminalized. It's already decriminalized. Been medicinal and recreational. You get cultivating, is what you get. That turns up to a felony charge, bro. That's bullshit, is it not? You know how many people they have released in West Virginia? At least 3,000 people already for marijuana charges. I was walking in to go to my court date. They found a bud in my pocket. Didn't even know I had on me. Pulled my card out, went to the hearing over a week later. That's just what recently happened. A week later, that judge said, why are you even bringing this in front of me? That's not, where's the evidence? They showed the evidence. It wasn't enough to pack this bowl. Wasn't enough pack. Yeah, look how many people died on alcohol. You can die from alcohol poisoning, not weed poisoning. Drink and drive. Way worse than this. But they can give you a DWI for this. Driving while intoxicated, not under the influence. See how they change their fucking shit, buddy? That's how they play. They smell smoke in your car. You blazing. DWI. Driving while under the influence. It's bullshit, man. No, driving while intoxicated, that's right. Okay, how are we intoxicated? Alcohol intoxicates you. That's what the charge is. DWI, driving while intoxicated, not driving under the influence. See, it would be when you think DUI, or it might be vice versa, but it don't make no sense either way. To me, both of them relate to alcohol. They always have. I don't know why they put it at weed. You know what I mean? It's beyond me. Trust me. It's our crooked ass goddamn government and our crooked ass police. So they can have a fucking probable cause to search your fucking car. That's all it is, people. They're always not, they have fit so much not to get rid of their little probable fucking cause. To search for pills. heroin, or something else. Schooled a cop. My brother did. We was driving and we got pulled over going down the interstate. He said, I don't have to roll that goddamn window down. You can hear me fucking fine from right here. He said, I can hear you. Fucking cop didn't say a word. Put the license up in the window. Registration. That's all you gotta do, people. Know your shit. You don't have, the moment you roll that window down, because he didn't have a card and shit, he would have smelled that pot. Right there gives him probable cause to do everything he wants to. Be smart. You can print it all on one paper. Copy your driver's license, everything. I know lots of people have it taped in their fucking windows. Swear to God. Try, you go to a DUI, anything, you do not have to roll that window down. All your shit's right there. It's right there. There's my insurance. There's my thing. Why do I have to roll this window down for you to shoot me dead? Trust me. Look, read on it. Read on it, guys. That's all you have to do. If you're smart, do exactly what I said. See what I mean? I don't know where you got your fucking false information from anyway on that situation right there, on the women's situation, buddy. Because, pretty sure when I've had college professors tell me that's bull. That's, you see, that's full of shit. Why do I have 400 people signing a petition saying different? 400. 11 character witnesses against non-credible people. You let me know, okay? You think a meth head will say anything, buddy, and they'll do anything. You know? What fundraiser? I'm not doing no fundraiser. The only fundraiser I link to my shit is for Wounded Warriors or for disaster relief and shit. If you think I've made this to make stars or something, because it automatically monetized because of how many people follow me, you're out of your fucking mind. I made this so I don't keep it in friends request, and I can bleed the bitches out. Just like that one that talk shit. I can bleed them out, you know what I mean? And it's made it so much easier. What he did? Erase his punk ass message and run real fast? Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. Hold on, I got him now. Watch this. Little stink. I bet you do stink, son. You know what a shower is, a bath, anything like that? I love getting rid of them. See how they say still living with mommy? Too bad I paid every fucking dime for this. My mother will vouch for that any time of the week. I don't know what Donald's preaching y'all's head when he lived here. He had to live here. What's my thoughts on Bam? He got done just like we got done. So did Steve-O. We talk. That's my thoughts. That's my friend. Bam got his head fucked up with the fucking shit Johnny Knoxville put in. That's what a boy is like he is. Then he lost his most precious person, Vito, his uncle. Did Knoxville help with anything on that? Like he said. Didn't help bury him, didn't help bury the Gandy boy. Made the millions off us. Made the millions off Popcorn Sutton and Buck Wild. You want me to keep going? I can just keep smacking my hands on the shit he's made off people. Got Steve-O off the internet. He sends me autographed shirts all the time. All the time. Knoxville sent me an autographed copy of his fucking jackass. I sent it back with "fuck you" wrote on it. Return address. Fuck you. Pay us our money, it said. Here's your autograph. No, this ain't about fundraising at all, buddy. Stars, things, I don't give a fuck about no star. That's a penny on a dollar, bro. You think I care less about that? What fundraiser would I be? The only time I do a fundraiser when it's fucking for real. I've had 3 friends die in the past 2 weeks. I would not ask you motherfuckers for a dime. You know why? Because you're not gonna put it there. You're gonna believe some bullshit. So we do it around here. We can take care of ourselves. We're a very tight community. We stick together. We don't need some outcast help. If we did, it wouldn't be putting my name. You know what I'm saying? It would be putting someone else's. What happened to Bam? You don't know. How they used him like they did and just outcasted him and shit. That fucks with somebody, buddy. Never made a dollar. Neither did Steve-O. Go on the internet and listen to him. And Steve-O was the fucking light of the show of Jackass. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll fucking turn this off right now. And then they want to make fun of Shane Gandy. Do we make fun of Ryan Dunn? See? Eye for an eye, motherfuckers. There always will be that, Johnny Knoxville. Always will be that. You paid Ryan Dunn so much money, you got the man killed. Think about that. You favored somebody. That's how God works, buddy. Watch how God works. Take the apple of your eye. I'll sew your mumps in half. Read it. That's what that means right there, Mr. Knoxville. You favor one over the other, they'll take him. That's what he did. That was his favorite, was it not? Who was his favorite? Ryan Dunn. Who got paid the most money? And how did he die? You killed the boy. Just like you killed Shane Gandy. He went and bought that same shit, a truck, with your little measly $1,000 fucking you gave the kids for that whole season. Really? Knoxville. And he went and bought a fucking little Bronco, and that's what he died in, buddy. It's 2 you killed. 2, Knoxville. He got stuck in the mud hole, didn't know his exhaust was in it. Drunk, passed out in it, killed every one of them. 3 or 4 of them. 3, I'm pretty sure. Him, his uncle, and another boy. Yep. You proud of that, Johnny Knoxville? And then instantly pulled the contract out of Buckwald and said, we are not paying for no services, funerals. They posted that shit. But you was making a shitload of the money off of them, wasn't you? You lousy bastard, you. I can't wait. And I love Nitro Circus when he thought he was Travis Pastrana. When that 400-pound RM250, now you gotta wear that catheter for the rest of your life, and you never have kids again went up your asshole and fucking plumb up his asshole. He said, I thought I had piss running down my leg. It's pure blood. Go watch it on Nitro Circus. He's fucked up for life from that. That's karma, motherfucker. That's karma for what you've done to people. If you would have paid, they always mess. There you go, Michelle. They outcast him, fucked with him, everything. That's right. Thank you. And it fucked that boy's head up. I felt bad, I thank you. I felt bad for Bam too, and I still do. You know what I mean? He contacted me and he understood how we felt about that. You know what I mean? Look what he's done. If he would have paid Popcorn Sutton, he could still be alive, right? He could have paid them taxes. Never went to prison, remember? He owed that money. He would have paid him off the 2 fucking documentaries you did on the man. 2? You would have motherfucking... Oh, man, it gets me fired up. Sorry, guys. Nobody sees what I see, man. He's used all of us for these millions of dollars, bro. And then stepped into Hollywood. Next thing we know, he's in Walking Tall. You fucking name it. Am I wrong? And people thinks he's cool, man. Before he could have... Only role he got was Men in Black and fucking the thing off his head and was half retarded doing it. He is a shitty actor, man. I could out-act him 10 to fucking 1. I know I could. Julian, this first said out of his mouth, bitch. That's why you sent Julian. Julian said out of his mouth, you be 50 times of what Knoxville was there. You're not scared of shit. and the camera's drawing to you. It's not drawing to Johnny. The exact words. From your director you hired, Johnny. That's words come out of his mouth. He's scared of the people he hires, people. That's what it is. Julian told me that. He was scared of Bam Michelle. That he'd shine bigger than him. And get these movie roles and shit. You get what I'm saying? He don't understand people don't want that. We signed up for what you told us we signed up for. We didn't make nothing, Carlene. What the fuck you mean? Zero. That's how much we made. I've never seen a penny from that movie. Neither has any of my family. Somebody sold us out, and who's living on the farm and shit. Just think, people. Who's living on a farm and shit. With horses and this and that. That's all I'm going to say. And the rest of us are here in poverty still. And we shined. We shined in that movie. The whole world knows me just because I shook a pill bottle. My Aunt Mamie is well known. No, yeah, they said if it sold, we'd get paid. They didn't pay us nothing. Not a fucking dime. They said it would barely see a documentary film festival, which is Tribeca, and Robert De Niro owns that, and he fell in love with it and put it in theaters. It was so good. Our movie was in theaters, man. Thank you, Frank. It gave me that's right. What Frank's saying. Robert De Niro's the owner of the Wild and Wonderful Ways. My favorite actor happened to be. Yep. De Niro owns Tribeca. He just went ahead and purchased it completely because he knows how. Look how much money it makes in a day, every day. It's insane, man. My uncle that I love with all my heart, his net worth $5.9 million. Go in there and look at my net worth. I swear to God, if it says thousands of dollars or something, that's nothing but a goddamn lie. We're still here in Boone County. Everything we get ourselves, man. You know what I mean? This is how it's always fucking been. We're survivors, and we don't know nothing else but how to be strong and survive. You see what I mean? And we're hated on that by our other family members because evidently they saw something, didn't they? You know, that really makes me fucking mad, man. It really does when I start talking about certain things about it. Because I can see the bullshit that they fucking put out there, man. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for another fucking lighter. I'm getting pissed at that thing in here. Fuck. That's my writing pen. Thought that was it. Hold on a second. It's right in front of my face. I do this every fucking day. Because I put all my stuff in one place. Okay. Sorry about that. But it is what it is, man. Like you said, it gave me another platform to work off from. I do my own thing now, and I want to continue doing my music, and nobody believes what I'm doing. I don't care if they believe what I'm doing, because like with the podcast, nobody believes that. Okay? You know why I don't care nobody believes that? Because I know what I'm doing. That's all the fuck matters. That's all that ever mattered to me. I know. And I know what I'm capable of. No, he didn't pay him. That's what I'm saying. He didn't pay Steve-O a fucking dime. That's the point I'm getting to, sweetheart. He didn't pay Steve-O. He didn't pay Bam. He was the pussy of the show, was he not? Who took the shots and shit? Steve-O did. You fucking pussy motherfucker. You know what I mean? Steve-O swallowing the goldfish. I mean, I can just keep naming multiple things that Steve-O had to do that he wouldn't do. Remember, he backed down and Steve-O jumped right to it. He found the boy off the internet doing crazy shit. Facts. Look it up. Then used him and made millions on him. And then just outcast him. And they mess with Bam all the time. Go back and watch how that girl sinned. She caught what I see. They're always fucking with him, man. Absolutely, Frank. Every time I get off of here, did you not hear me play a preview of my podcast earlier, that new episode? That's my software I use. I was like, tell me that don't sound professional. Yes, David. Absolutely. See what I mean? There's 2 parts of that, bro. We got like 4 movies, man. That one, that's a British movie, White Lightning shit. I took offense to that shit. I didn't watch the White Lightning, it's the other one, man. I think it is White Lightning. Fucking my uncle engraving. This dude's playing my uncle and he's engraving shit into him and shit. My uncle didn't do no shit like that. And my pawpaw wasn't ran over by no fucking car. Leaving a bar. Get the fucking story right, first of all. He was shot, and I'm pretty sure, listen to fucking Hank 3 songs. They made that. It's British people made that. A woman plays Norma Jean. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. What's it called? It's White Lightning, right? I think. And he's engraving shit in him with fucking railroad spikes and shit. Who would even do that in their right mind? Nobody. Nobody mental would even do that, you know what I mean? My uncle never did nothing like that. He applied for it and did other crazy shit. I can sit here and say what he did, but I'm not going to do that, you know what I mean? That's his tale to tell if he wants to tell them. You know, I got my memories too, but I don't exploit none of my family. They piss me off, sure. They ain't pissed me off none of them, but my uncle ain't said nothing to me. My uncle takes this shit with a grain of salt. He don't give a fuck what him. He's like me. He ain't worried about this fucking stupid fucking internet. Trust me. That's the least of my uncle's worries. The very least. He hates the motherfucker. Don't like pictures, nothing. My uncle's used to living up a holler. No power. He's always been off the grid. That's what, you know what I mean? He's always lived off the grid. No, David, you know what I mean? I ain't seen him for a minute right now because got on the internet and we had a little feud, you know what I mean? And I had paper served to me where I can't even actually mention him, but I'm going to. It's my uncle, I don't care. You know what I mean? But his wife did that. My uncle would never even do something like that. He don't know how, first of all, you know what I mean? It's just some shit was said that should have never been said. You know? Like he said, like within his rebuttal, you know what I mean? I know how he felt about it, and I should have never said shit like that, you know what I mean? But I was being fucking pushed under a bus, man. When you're against a rock in a hard place, you're gonna fucking push back, bro. Any of my friends around here will tell you, you know, we are not the people who are fucking misunderstood, very misunderstood people. I say that all the time. That's the main thing. We are misunderstood. You're talking to people, you know what I mean? Like two young boys come by today I hadn't seen in years, and they were scared. You know what I mean? Because what had people I told them, I was like, and they, you know what they said to me? You know what I mean? They're like, you're so cool, dude, and nice and shit. They're like, I don't know why people are saying shit like that to you. It's like you just invited us in here and offered us drinks, food, the whole 9 yards. You know? That's how I was raised, boys, and that's how you should be, because you could be turning Jesus Christ down right at that door. That could be him in your image. He says that right in his Bible. Read it, boys. Read it. Ah, shit. People seem fucking frenzy, but anyway, Duncan, this is his favorite place to come if he comes anywhere. So what's that tell you? His favorite sister, everything. So what's that tell you? I've been called little him. Mousie's name's Tanya White, bro. She don't go by Mousie on there. I talk to her almost every day. Every other day she'll message me about something crazy. You know, and I tell her to go to day report and get clean. She won't listen to me. Because Angel is. That's the other sister. Wimpy and Mousie are twins, bro. Didn't know that, did you guys? How about that just freaked you the fuck out, huh? They're twins. They're not identical, but they're twins. Born moments after each other. Boy and a girl. That'd be fucking great, you know what I mean? But maybe I would have been the happiest person on this earth to have that like that. You know what I mean? A boy and a girl at the same time. My Aunt Mamie used to be very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I don't know if y'all seen any of the old footage, but yeah. Me and Kirk speak every day. Yes, sir, boy. Me and her sister and brother, bro. And these people don't think none of that. You know what I mean? I'm like, come the fuck on. That's my fucking sister, you fucking idiots. My sister, immediate family member. Nah, I don't talk to her, never. You see what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Well, a lot of people don't listen to that shit over about. It's a bunch of fucking lies. Nothing but lies. And it will always be. Why do they want to do that? I don't know. Why not come together, like we keep saying, and be a family, instead of our family reunions being our funerals? It's the only family reunion we ever had. It's burying one of us. Since Pawpaw died. Mama, excuse me. Sorry. I don't know if I said that, but we all used to get together, like Mamie says, in Dancing Outlaw, 1 or 2 times a week. I mean, it was all of us, man. I don't know, you know, what happened. It just fell apart. When the backbone goes, it just destroys a family, man. Each one that went, it destroyed us. I've dug 21 graves, my friend. So just imagine. And I'm a young one, you know what I mean? Now, I got in my mid-30s. I'm the age of my uncle that I married. You see what I mean? No, I don't chain smoke. I ain't been smoking no cigarette. I ain't smoking weed, but I can't find my lighter. I was using the cigarette, see it burned out to light the motherfucker. It's pissing me off, you know what I mean? I'll find it when I get them to feed. But anyway, and I feel honored because I'm definitely, you know what I mean, keeping them remembered. That's all we gotta do, guys. You know what I mean? That's what my family gonna get. Let's keep them remembered and let's keep the name right. You know? That's what I believe in. Everything, and I'm prescribed to, buddy, and I'm called a junkie. I'm prescribed that marijuana right there, Act Liberty. And multiple other things. Multiple. But they got a problem with it, but the courthouse don't. What the fuck is it? You see what I'm saying, buddy? Yeah, lefty bub. I'm trying to quit smoking too, though. It's killing me, man. It sure is. I want to be around for my son. I got to scroll up to read the rest of the comments, guys. Y'all load me up there for a second. Let me get you. I'll put the answer on my people's questions. You know what I mean? That's just something about me back there. See, I said see more shit. Okay. Miss all him, man. Donald talks crap about me because I will not side with him and make videos and get his content up. I was going to help him at first, and he did that to that jacket, you know what I mean? And he argued me that it was the right jacket, and it's not, man. It's just not. Brandon can vouch for that also. I never sold mine. I said that just to back him up in a fucking lie so he could sell it, man. I should have never did that. And now he's got me looking like the bad guy. I told him, I said, yeah, I'll say it's mine. Because he said for me to do that. You see what I'm talking about now, guys? It was a scheme at first. And I wasn't going to roll with it. And I got a blue in my face. Because it wasn't actually mine. Yes, sir. I already got my tickets. 49ers Browns. That's my mom's team. My other, it's all my family's teams. Man, Sue Bob loves 49ers, and all my friends love 49ers, you know what I mean? That's going to be a good one, and I've never seen us lose, and if we lose, I'd rather hear them give me some shit, you know what I mean? I got a big bet on it already and everything. It's October 15th or 17th, I can't remember which one it was. I think I'm going to go up October the 15th, and it's on the 17th, something like that. I can't remember, but I'll look at it, but my buddy, he pays for my tickets, you know what I mean, just as long as I come to the game, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a great fucking fun game. Browns, Niners, Christian McCaffrey, Nick Chubb running, they just left the Greenbrier. Every team that's left the Greenbriers went on to win the Super Bowl. The Saints, the Patriots. Remember, boys? Something about that. You know what I mean? That was a picking guitar. Did you hear that picking? But my shit ain't studio quality. I can't pick. I hate the Ravens, man. I hate the fucking Ravens. They took our Super Bowl, buddy. That's the one of the most teams we hate for that. You know that, right? I can't wait, dude. I'm fucking itching. Don't worry. August the 6th, it starts. Browns got the Hall of Fame game. Joe Thomas is going inducted. You know how big it's against the Jets. Because of, remember that game last year? Now we're opening up both games. The opening game, too, against Aaron Rodgers. But their key player plays for us now. Mr. Elijah fucking Moore is a Cleveland Brown. Yeah, me and Brandon just spoke. They just came back to West Virginia. You didn't know that, bro? In 1999, the Cleveland Browns had to tear their actually anybody in here. We had to tear our stadium down. They moved our team to Baltimore, and y'all won the fucking Super Bowl in 2000. That's every player was a Cleveland Brown the year before. You ask anybody in here. We was already drafting Ray Lewis. That's our pick, everything. They moved our team to Baltimore. Y'all won with Michael Jackson, the wide receiver. I'll name every fucking player was on the team, son. I'll tell you how it went down. Kevin Mack, see? Nick Chubb's right behind him, getting ready to break his record. He's in 4th place already, bro. And he was hurt. Every game, each season, Chubb is he's going to beat them all. He's going to beat Jim Brown. He's already beating his average per yards and shit. how Jim Brown had almost eight carries or yards and shit. Just hand Nick Chubb the ball and you won't win the game if he gets 5 yards a carry. Yeah, I go to the meetings just up in the morning. How'd you know that, Frank? You know what I mean? I do, bro. Carolina Panthers. Hell with you, David. I don't want to give you hell, man. How about that win we pulled on you last year? Cade York with that 70-yarder. That's one. We drafted that kicker. I wondered why. I was like, why the fuck? I've never seen a kicker get took in the 3rd round. Now I know why. That boy can kick from 70 yards easy. Baker Mayfield got fucking ripped apart by motherfucking Myles Garrett last year. He let him know in the game and everything. I was like, yeah, I love that we opened up against him. We did that for a reason because where Baker went there. We have the team this year. I promise you, we have the team. Coach Stefanski played Minnesota. Remember that, guys? Offensive coordinator from Minnesota. Listen to this. Why did Dalvin Thomas from Minnesota come to Cleveland? Zadarius Smith. And 4 more other players from Minnesota. Case Keenum, all of them. Because he had that team 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Y'all remember that? And then the other fucking coach was sick with COVID and came back in and replaced the other quarterback. Kirk Cousins in, and he lost. That's AFC Championship game. Why would you change that? That's the boy that's led you all the way through the playoffs, all the way here. And you're going to change him in the last game. That's why you lost. Just like Coach Stefanski says. Keenum was in rhythm. You know what I mean? Just like Jared Goff was that year. Perfect example. I promise you Minnesota would have won that year if they would have kept that fucking boy in. That's the biggest move. I was like, oh, fuck. That coach is stupid. Stupid. Then he comes to Cleveland the next year. You know what I mean? I hated Kozar. He had that, no, you're very wrong about that. Otto Graham was our best quarterback, kicker, punter, runner, everything. Forget about Mr. Otto Graham there, didn't you, Frank? How the fuck you gonna put him above? Does Bernie Kosar got a fucking statue? Mr. Miami Hurricane. Number 19, dumb shit. With that sidearm. He cost us, you know what I mean? Give me the look on our squad. The Tennessee boy that beat. Alright. Yeah, I was going to say, I like side, man. There you go. The rookie to look out. You like the Browns? But I'm going to say our rookie to break out. They're so stupid for taking the defensive tackle over the one out in West Virginia. Dante Stills. I forgot Arizona Cardinals took him. That was a great fucking pick. That was a steal. He broke the Big 12 sack record and the West Virginia, his dad and his brother's sack record. That was amazing, dude. That was stupid. I would have fucking drafted him instantly if I was Cleveland over that Baylor boy. And he went in the fucking 5th round to Arizona. I about fucking fell on the floor, bro, when that happened. The next pick, Arizona took him. What records did the Baylor boy do? None. That fucking boy has a motor on him. It's unreal. Dante Stills will show up in the fucking NFL. You mark my words. 55, West Virginia boy. He is fucking beast, man. Cleveland passed him. I about died when they did that. But here's who to look out for. The new cornerback went to Northwestern. Watch out for him. He's got Greg Newsom right there. Newsom was a senior when he was a freshman. Think about that for a second. Look how good Greg Newsom is. Then the Tennessee wide receiver fucking beat Alabama. I can't remember his name, maybe it's Stevenson, something like that, but he's going to be the one to watch because David Bell cannot fucking play like this kid. Now we got Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, Marquise Goodwin, but he's got blood clot issues right now. And we pulled another boy in, you know what I mean? That's just with the speed and shit. And he's showing up very good. But that Tennessee boy, man, the wide receiver from Tennessee, I don't know his name exactly, but that was a steal. I think we got him in the second, third round. I couldn't believe he lasted that long. And he's the one that single-handedly beat Alabama. You beat Alabama, you're fucking good. That boy is good, man. Watch his fucking highlights all of that season. West Virginia dog Tennessee. 40-0. 2 years before. Am I wrong? We dog Tennessee. 40-0. West Virginia won. Yeah, you know what I mean? I would have took Couch in the first round. Couch didn't have he led us to a playoff, bro. Him and Kelly Holcomb. I got Kelly Holcomb's autographed picture in there. Check this out. He just didn't have the fucking wide receivers around him, bro. Dennis Northcutt was my favorite one. Northcutt was a hell of a punt returner and everything right before Josh Cribbs. That's what Wimpy was buried in, the Cribbs jersey, rebel flag. We put a rebel flag on our family's grave. You know what I mean? We all sign it and write our goodbye on it. That's how we roll. The flag goes with us. The only flag you should ever stay true to because you live under a communist flag right now, people. The football players we're talking about, our tax dollars pays for the fucking sports we watch. Every one of them. I mean, what kind of world is this? A sport that you should not get paid for at all. You could pay me fucking $50 to play in the NFL. To be on TV and shit like that. Drive around, be fucking, you know what I mean? Fly from city to city and shit paid for all on our tax dollars. And people don't see that. They're blind about the fucking government. I hate it. But I'll only speak so loud on it because the government likes to fuck with people that call them out. You know exactly what I mean. Snyder and the rest. But I've had 2 people call me a conspiracy theorist. Go listen to Phil Snyder, motherfucker. Check out Project Blue Planet. And let me know what you think. And Project Paperclip. You want to know a few more of them? Because a few years back, the government was demanded by the citizens to release the files. And they did. So how the fuck am I lying? And that's wrote in hand by the United States government. Know your shit. Fucking designs of the aircrafts, everything. Best believe that's us doing that shit. Not no extraterrestrial. You know what I mean? It's both. We had a fucking thing that would fly. I forgot the hover car, they called it. And that was in the 80s. It would actually hover, but they couldn't control it. You'd think they didn't figure out how to control something like that. But they could define gravity. Have y'all seen Elon Musk's rocket? Comes right back down, lands itself and everything. Yeah, Manziel was a great pick. The Cleveland Browns. David, no, we got the team. I promise you. We just have to play as that team. And coming to Greenbrier, West Virginia, and watching Elijah Moore and Berea before, and the way they're clicking together and stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, this motherfucker, you know what I mean? What do you mean the guy made it? Which one? Bill Snyder? No, Bill Snyder was the man that was fucking called out to government. He worked for the government. His fucking fingers was instantly sawed off. He said they fucking poured a ray gun on him and just shot his fingers off and then opened him up like a fish. He put his hand up like that. He shot at him with his fucking 45, 1911 45. That was the whole story. He pulls his side on him. He said he felt something species because they was doing a deal with the fucking dude. How the fuck? Thanks, dude. Seriously. He said they shot one time that fucking, he said, that thought I was dead. It opened me up like a fish. It did. How's one gun open you up all the way from here to here and take your fingers off too? It cut his fingers off. Check out Project Blue Planet and shit. You'll hear about all that. They had to release all these files. The government was demanded to, and they actually did. Other senators wanted it. You know what I mean? They got it too. They had to release the files to the public of the United States. We the people. And when we read them motherfuckers, we wouldn't believe what they did and shit that they couldn't hide. But imagine what they fucking shredded before we could get it. See what I mean? Trust me. We got the baddest motherfucking weapons in the world, man. Why you think they give us guns, pennies on a dollar right now, bud? 6 hours for $300 and $400 when it's $1,000 weapon. Cause it won't. It's useless. They want us to kill each other. They got shit will saw us in half. People just don't want to believe it, dog. Trust me. They think I'm fucking sitting here crazy or fuck out my mind. Like everybody in this world that's called shit like this has been called crazy. It's cause it sounds fucking crazy. Of course it does. Because it's fucking insane and that's what they do. That's their game. And it always will be. Until the people open their eyes and we unite together, we are going to be fucked. And it's another civil war. There has to be another one. There has to be. You're out of your mind if you don't think so. The government's out of control, man. It has to go back. Our forefathers didn't come over here to pay taxes. That's what we left. I promise you that's what we left. I don't know if you need a lecture or not. I'm making other people aware, bro. And I always will. Our forefathers left that shit. But what do you think the rebel flag stood for? The 13 original fucking colonies, the 13 original families. I'll educate you some more. No, it wasn't that's right, a rebellion against the fucking government. That's what it was about. It was not about slavery. The Civil War's 2.9. Tell me when it ended to begin how many people. I'm telling you, you couldn't tell me shit about this. 2.9 million people lost their life, bro. Vietnam, 50,000, 60,000. Oh, wow. That's not even a bad of eye. Neither is World War I or World War II compared to this fucking slaughter. Bro. That's because they had 30-30s. That wasn't a gun that won the West. If they had it in the West, you think the Union Army didn't have it? You think we had repeating rifles? No. But we still fucking about beat their heads in. First slaves ever was the Irish. I don't want to hear shit. I know my shit. You know what I mean? The North won the war, but you know what happened? You're under a fucking flag that you support so much, right? That allows gay marriage. That allows all. You pay the taxes, don't you? You think any of that shit was allowed back then? You know the only body that ever owned slaves was the North? They sold them for 40% on taxes to the South. Do you know that? The North, there was way more slaves. The North who went and got them. Not one slave was ever purchased under a fucking Confederate flag, you fucking idiot. You Mrs. Betsy Ross flag whenever we got them. And they're standing on the beach waiting on them by their own people. Their own people sold them to us, and y'all sold them. So they sold them to y'all, and y'all sold them to us. Abraham Lincoln, the only man to ever fucking, and y'all praise this man, to write in an amendment for 40%. Go back and read your amendment there, the 13th, if you know your shit there. Any one of you. That's who put it in when he was active in office. 1 month before the Civil War. That was in March 1961. 60, excuse me. Okay, listen to this. Here we go. 40% tax on every slave. We will sell them to you. He was a promoter of slavery, you fucking idiots. #1 promoter. S.S. Grant owned 700 slaves. You know, Robert E. Lee was inherited over 1,000 slaves the moment he got them. He freed them. Did S.S. Grant do that? No. Every Union soldier owned a slave. Everyone. You want to keep coming at me with your bullshit? That's why we stood up for what we was for. Brothers fought brothers. You know what I mean? No, West Virginia was independent. Know your shit. We had a choice to fight for either side. It was about coal. There's a fucking battle here called Blair Mountain. 3-4 years before the Civil War. Over this right here. Because they knew the war was coming. Nobody fucking come through here fighting a battle, did they? Because they was told not to. We're mining coal here. This is the founder of coal, brother. People do not know their shit around. I mean, don't argue with me. You know what I mean? That's right. For cattle and money. That's right. There you go. To the American flag. The Americans. Not the Confederacy. We never sent one shit to Africa. Why would we do that? Now you tell me. Now you starting to understand the point I'm sitting here trying to give the world, man. And he said, Abraham Lincoln said, a black man could never rule in office. A black man would never have the right to vote. All this is words of your man. Look it up. Google it. A black man, the moment we free him, we will take him back to their home country. It's been over 100-some years. And we still been waiting on that. And you know, in 1994, they did a survey on the rebel flag. 2/3 of the black men said they didn't have a problem with the rebel flag. What changed in 2 decades? You know what I mean? Tell me what changed, guys. 2/3 of every black man didn't have a problem with this flag. Tell me what changed. Democrat, the liberal motherfuckers changed it, switched it. They want it to be a racist thing. And it has been since 1994. Right when the 2/3 of the black men said that. The first slaves was Irishmen, man. You know what I mean? People don't get that. And you know, Africans beat the heads in to fucking their own people. They don't want their own people, and they don't even understand that way before the Civil War. I mean, come on, man. Come the fuck on. The Civil War was about rebellion, like this one dude said. It's a rebellious war. We was rebellious against the cause of them taking our fucking homes, farms, everything. Where do you think they got the cattle? Open your eyes, man. What if the United States Army come in your house and said, right now I'm taking everything you fucking own? That's what we dealt with. Brothers killed brothers, uncles killed uncles, cousins killed cousins. 2.9 million of them. For what? For what? To make us live under a communist fucking flag. So they can get our money and shit. That's all it was about, guys. That flag is so corrupted, it's unreal. They should, like Dr. Bill Gates says, man, they should take the flag off the top of South Carolina and plant it right on the Capitol. I mean, yeah, but you think the southern states declared any goddamn thing? I live on the Virginia line, brother. I know what I fucking believe in. You can believe in what you want to believe in. Did I fight during the Civil War? If I did, I wouldn't be wearing no goddamn blue coat. I'll tell you that, motherfucker, would you? And if it comes down to it again, guarantee I'll be wearing my fucking collars. What collar will you be wearing? I guarantee West Virginia will wear it. We're a Republican state, bro. Open your fucking eyes. It ain't about 1865 no more. By the way, it's the year it ended, so you know that. You put that in your pocket, smell it. But anyway, if it broke out again, who the fuck do you think we going for? Who you think West Virginia going to wear for? We put it on better than Virginia does still to today. My buddies tell me from Virginia, I wish I would have took the whole fucking state. Look what Richmond became. Richmond is not, should have never been the capital. Mississippi should have been. They wouldn't have been able to touch us. We needed that for supplies in the Mississippi River. But anyway, let's talk about this. Richmond's full of what? Don't worry, I wait. But it's South Carolina. It's Alabama. It's certain parts of West Virginia. No. It's kind of fucking odd right there, huh? Facts. Let part 2 break out. It's 1-0, right? But it's just halftime. When's the best quarters of the ball game, boys? 3rd and 4th. I know that's when West Virginia and Cleveland dig in. Happens again, you know what I mean? They will fall. Promise you. And it's coming, man. It's coming. That's what every other country wants us to do. That's what the government wants us to do. And they think they will slide right out of it, but this time I don't think it will happen that way. The Confederate flag will always fly. Dixie proud, baby. I live in goddamn reality to now. You see what I mean? It needs to be, bro. You know what I mean? Look what we live under. Our forefathers didn't bring us here for that. My fucking bloodline did not fucking fight and die for that. Did yours? No. That's what we, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We need something. We need to unite as one. I said that right off the bat, bro. It's the government we need to erase, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm not against my people. That's what I'm trying to say. We all need to be together. Black, white, whatever color. They want us to do that. To bring the Civil War again. But if it happens this time, I guarantee it turns out a different fucking way. That's all I said. And I know what side West Virginia would fight for. They put it on better than Virginia does, bro. We fly the flags everywhere. Right in our fucking front yards, off the front of our porches, everywhere. They don't. Trust me, I've been there. I know, man. You know? But what I'm trying to say, we all come together. Like you're saying, revolution, absolutely. That's the first thing I said. And you know that. I said, if we all can come together, then it's going to be us, and that's what they want us to do. So we can be vulnerable, man, to other attacks. And we're weak, and it's population control, all that. You know how our government is. We need a revolution, just like you said. What, I don't give a fuck what color you is. We all need to be on the same side, fighting these motherfuckers. That's me too, bro. That's how I was raised. Okay, see? Then you got that blood in you, right there. We come here to be free, not fucking, that's what we came here for. We left that fucking, your motherfucking shitty ass place our forefathers did. And came here and settled in with 13 colonies, got along with the Native Americans and everything until the Union killed them out too and took all their land too. Am I wrong about any of that? No, you fucking tell me I'm wrong, man. Now, how did they not massacre, slaughter motherfuckers? Never seen a fucking gray coat kill an Indian in my life. Never saw that. The Virginia states would stomp y'all's ass. Y'all don't know how to shoot like we do nothing. You know, when West Virginia or anybody like that around here, well, we deer hunt shit, or they automatically want us to be a scout sniper. They recommend it. Can you shoot? I can shoot 70 from 1,000 yards. Can you? I'm very proud of that. I talk about that all the time on you. How my shooting is. I got my wind readers, all that. They're $700. You got yours? You won't see me, and half of you'll be dead. You shoot the wound, so you come out to drag him out, and you lose your head. You're talking to boys that know our shit, man. You know what I mean? We can pop some shit up. I know what I can do with a rifle, buddy. You ever killed a deer from 650 yards, 30-06? Just saying. Bears never used a dog. Who needs a fucking dog to hunt a bear? You're a piece of shit if you do that. You can't hunt. Sure, the Indians use dogs too. Fucking idiots. I dig arrowheads all the time and shit too. That's the kind of shit I get into. I know it. I know, troll. You couldn't hit your large fat ass from a mile away. But I could put it right up the fucking crack of it. Think about that. Guess what? You won't have to worry about getting fixed or ovaries or nothing took out. 7.62 would. That's what you call a, you wouldn't have to go get your goddamn kid jerked out with the clothes hanger. That's automatically goddamn right there it is. Nasty motherfuckers that go in them goddamn, you wouldn't have it. I'll board it for you real quick. Now you gone, bitch. Anybody else want to join that bitch in the weak link program? 3 million club. Because they don't want to hear what I got to say and they're watching my shit. That's so fucking dumb. If you don't like what I had to say, I said it before I even started speaking. I do every time. You know where the button is. Get the fuck out. I'm here on very touchy subjects every time. You don't like him, go. I know who has my back. I bet Liberty's here. I bet he has my back. The proof's always in the pudding, baby. You know what I mean? I got videos of my shit. My son shooting 600 yards. I got him shooting a 12 gauge at, what, 12 years old, Liberty. 870 Remington Pump Wingmaster. Not no ordinary 12 gauge, by the way. 12 years old. You think he wasn't shooting before that? You're very wrong. The next year, he was shooting the 308 at 600 and learning the wind reader. That's how we teach our kids around here. So tell me about them from Carolina States that y'all got a bow hunting half the time because the fields are wide open. We ain't got cotton fields. That's I'll end up with that right there. We don't get cotton, do we? I'm waiting. We don't pick cotton. What y'all do? I didn't say nothing about what you could or couldn't do, Frank. Never once in my mouth have I said that. I said what I can do and can't do. Then that David person said some crooked shit, and I was like, good. I've never once put a label on you or anything. You know that. You know what I mean? I just sat here and speak what I believe and how I feel. You know what I mean? And I know what I can do. So, and to argue a point with that with someone relevant to me, so I block them. Talking down to you, bro. I'm sitting here saying, if I was talking down to you, I'm gonna say, hey Frank, won't you shut the fuck up? Now that's talking down to you. Now you're starting to piss me off, dude. You act like you're some kind of little baby or something, like you should be fucking praised or something here. I'm not about that. You might want to go over to the other room for that. I don't play that shit now. I ain't no little puppy dog. Now that would be talking down to you, wouldn't it? You take offense to it, and I'll take it right back. I just showed you that's talking down to you. There's a difference from talking down to someone and not. That's what I mean about talking down to you right there. If I was talking down to you, it'd be like that, bro. Not the other way. See what I mean? I was telling you, getting it mixed up. That was that David person sitting there talking shit, and I was telling them, okay, I said I would shoot it right up. You heard what I said. You know what I mean? I don't want to repeat that shit. It was kind of graphical, but funny in the same way. But they're dumb, man. I had to deal with this shit all the time, Frank. You don't get it. You ask Liberty if he's in here, any one of them guys. I deal with some dumb shit all the time in here. You know what I mean? Just because they, like the video I'm making right now, bro, has already been sniped, by the way. You know, they're mad because I'm my family's really, like, someone cannot see another succeed, you know what I mean? And I'm doing really good in my life right now, bub, you know what I mean? And they're trying to fuck that up, and I will refuse to let that happen, you know what I mean? I will not go back to what I was, bro. When you sit and finally wake up in this life, you know what I mean, in a fucking jail cell, just sit there and have to count them motherfucking bricks and not know when you're getting out again, you know what I mean? Or if you're getting a bond, nothing, because when I went to jail, my bond was $200-some thousand, buddy. Just because who I was. For real. Okay, you think I felt like I was getting out of there? Hell no, I felt all was lost. You know what I mean? I felt lost, buddy. I mean, I'll never feel like that again. And it was the drugs that put me there. So, fuck them. I'm healthy. I feel good, bro. You know what I mean? I'm back to me. And I'm clear-minded. And I'm fucking doing good things with my life. And they're hating on that. Hate on it all you want. Because I'm going to continue to step up every day, baby. There's no way but up for me. I'm not looking back to that shit, man. Look back, that's the moment you fuck up. Remember that, man. You know what I mean? I've lived some hard shit. And if I was clear-minded through some of my situations, I'd probably still be there. You know, it hurts my heart to talk about things like that, but it's true. I actually bought this hat down in Virginia, man. Sure did. Because my Mustang's got the blue on it and the white. That's why I bought it. And sure, you know, sure did. I bought it at the Dollar General my ex used to work at. That's how ironic that is. It's crazy. Because we was talking about him, you know what I mean, shit. But I almost got it ready to paint and stuff with black, you know, it's going, you know what I mean? I'm going to take pictures and do videos through I'm doing it so everybody can see, you know what I mean? It's going to be beautiful, guys. It's going to be fucking beautiful. Car is. I can finally afford to paint it and all that shit now, and that's what they're hating on, bro. You know what I mean? They see me out there. I just rebuilt 2 of the machines. You know what I mean? And they're hating on all that. And like, how's he getting all this money? This, that. Because I'm doing the right thing with my life as hell. And you're not. I ain't spending my fucking money on drugs. I'm spending my money on what? I promised my son and my family, you know what I mean? That I promise, I mean, I will not lie to my son for nothing in this world. And I promised him that car would be ready for his prom, and it will be ready for his fucking prom. Decked to the fucking max. I'll bet anybody in the fucking world on that one. That's why old dads out there already got her sanded down. What's up, Billy, buddy? How you been? That's why I got her sanded down out there and everything, man. I wouldn't be sanding a car down, you know, just bought a $800 paint kit. Paint, primer, you name it, the whole thing. I'm not going with just one color. It's going to be a fade into it. This motherfucker's going to be beautiful. The way my cousin can paint. He's the one painted the Trans Ams, all them I had. The real pretty ones. He's the one who paints my cars. There's no paint job he can't do. And the way this is going to be shiny fucking black on the top. Then, you know, on the bottom, not around the face. I want to make it matted black. Or I look at this matted black at the top. You know what I mean? But I like what I seen like that and highlight it in gloss fucking pearl white. It says Mustang GT and all that. It looks beautiful because it's a program on the computer. You know what I mean? But I look at it in red and a few different colors. It will be very beautiful no matter which color I choose. But the black is what I'm shooting for. Onyx black. It's beautiful. For the top. You know what I mean? That's what my Rocky Ridge was, onyx. Hell yeah, I hear you, brother. I'm bitching about a lighter right now. I can't find my fucking lighter. I've been sitting here blazing. You know what I mean? Favorite set in Europe baseball card. I thought about putting my Michael Jordan finest up earlier, man. You know what I mean? This one boy's got one up there for $1,200. You know what I mean? I thought about posting it up for sale. Probably the finest sets or the top chrome set, you know what I mean? Probably about 95, 96. That was real, wasn't good, you know what I'm saying? But the first sets of the top chromes and the finestes, because I got them all, I almost got all of them, and they're very nice. And I like that thing. They call it shadows, the kind of shadows. I got the Jordan in that, and it's very expensive. I also got these rookie baseball cards, you know what I mean? It's worth a ton of shit money. But that's what I bought my son. All the autograph cards, everything in there, and there's fucking thousands of them. John Morant, you name it, any fucking player you can name is in there, probably autographed or their jersey inserted into something. Down the fucking every Bo Jackson there is, every era of Bo Jackson. I mean, I was big on that shit growing up, but. And even the Pokemon. Yeah, I like the 89 Upper Deck. That's a good set, bro. I had the whole 90s Pro set sitting there. the Jordan, all them, the silver ones, you know what I mean? It's got the Sanchez Brothers card in it and shit. I got 3 copies of that one. The ones that killed their mom and dad, and they're behind Mark Jackson in the card. Yeah. I got all kinds of fucking nice shit, man. I'm thinking about posting some up for sale. If you're interested, let me know, dude. I got some badass shit, man. I got all the new mosaics, prisms, you name it, man. I know what to buy, I know what to get, you know what I mean? I know what kids are collecting today. I have the original Pokemon set still to the day. The 90 fucking 5, not no 98, not no. People freak out when they see them in their chart, like the best fucking characters are. And, like, right here. Every year, all the way to the day, bro. Right there's a fucking badass one. Holographic fucking Japanese right there. Just setting right there with a bunch of other ones. And there's an original. People ask me about my originals. I'm like, oh yeah, I got originals. It's a 95. 95. Yep, I got every year to every set. Dude, it's unreal. I got all the newest ones, not even open, pack after pack in there for sale. I gotta put that. One boy was wanting to buy them and fucking I was dealing with a bunch of shit. Lost connection with him. It's like, I want that whole Pokemon set, dude, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, I have the originals, like, still fucking all the original Chanseys, Ninetales, you name it, bro. And I looked those bitches up and I was like, holy fucking shit. And I have the whole, that other one. Yu-Gi-Oh shit, the whole thing. I didn't fake shit, you cracker. See, that's what I'm saying. Once you get your information right first. Do you know my accounts was hacked, every fucking one of them? See what I mean, Liberty? Another one. Fucking another one, don't know what they're talking about. You see what I mean? And they'll spew their shit before they know what they're talking about. Did I say you was a fucking troll? That's the first time you've spoken here, dude. The fuck you mean? Dude, yeah, this profile was hacked. My original profile was hacked. They got into my motherfucking Gmail account, bro. That means they had access to all my shit. Do you not know that? How long was it before you see me get back online after that shit was said? I had to fight for my accounts and show IDs, everything, bro. I know what I had to do. Did I say it out of my mouth? You think I didn't go back and read them trying to say they're my cousin Shane from Virginia and shit? My cousin Shane, that's Donald 101 right there for you. That's why he's used that. I ain't seen my cousin Shane in 20 years, bro. For real. That's when I was like, man, what the fuck? You see what I mean? Shane Castle, yeah, and his brother's name's Junior, you know what I mean? They heard me talking about him on here one day. And they thought it was like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, motherfucker. Yeah, see, it took me days to get it unlocked, bro. That's what I'm telling you. They're fucking dirty, bub. They do everything to me, man. I'm like, God damn. You know? No one was calling, it's odd, none of my family members called. You see what I mean? From out of state. If you get my drift. To see if I was hurt. See what I'm saying, Bubby? That's how I know it was them. I know what their little games are about, you know? They sit and play on here all day long, man. You know what I mean? You know that shit. I mean, half the shit comes out of their mouth is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Show me the fucking proof. Hell yeah, Joey, I appreciate that, man, for the promotion. That's what I always say. There's no bad publicity. That's another fan I can gain, you know. His buddy. He's more than welcome to follow me on my shit and shit, you know. That's how I feel about this stuff, guys, you know. I don't look at it like hate. If you hate me, I mean, and you're following me, you still got some kind of fucking love. You must be doing something right. That's what my cousin can't get in his fucking head, man. There's no such thing as bad publicity. If they following you and they like it, they're doing it for a reason, bro. You know? Then he called for amends 2 days ago. He waved the white flag 2 days ago. Y'all know this, right? Promise you. 2 or 3 days or something like that. I mean, I got the messages. I will post them if you need to see them. He went to a third party. Went and talk and squash all this. What the fuck you mean? I didn't start none of it. What the fuck do I have to squash? I've not made no videos about you to take off the internet. Won't you just take your shit down, motherfucker? You don't want to prolong this shit. Making up fucking stories and shit and added the videos with that begging for and shit. That's common sense. I'm a fucking professional on laptops. You hear that? Motherfucker. You know what I mean? You don't even own one. I own 5. And I offered to help him out with one and everything, guys. To help him. You know who did his first fucking thing on YouTube to get him his first subscribers? It was Donald and Derek. Remember that one, guys? He has it. I erased it. Off my shit. I'm not going to promote him if he's going to do me like that. That would be ignorant. And that's one thing I'm not. I don't even know why he runs it on his page. Because I'm not promoting him right now, am I? That's false advertising to me. That's why I took it off mine. Now if we was talking, we'd make a new one. Making amends. Show everybody that was bullshit. Until then, I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Feel me? Until he can get up on there and face me face to face on this motherfucker. Or whatever he needs to do and sit there and tell the world, you made videos up about me. Fucking hack people paid. I've done heard it all. Paid to hack my shit. They paid money to get my criminal background. What'd you find there? Not a goddamn thing. It's funny. Tell me one conviction I ever been convicted of in my goddamn life. One. And I'll kiss your ass, motherfucker. I'm the registered gun owner, the registered voter. You're the felon, not me. Sorry that you're that. That's what they can't fucking stand. And why? I didn't fuck my life up doing that crazy shit y'all did. And you're mad about that? You should be fucking glad about that. You should be happy that one of their family members didn't fucking go down the path. I'm proud as fuck of my son. How can you not be proud of a family member that got their life straight and fucking, you know what I mean? I've never had a problem with like not being on my guns and shit because I've never fucking go out here breaking the law, stealing and shit. My buddy Devin Nelson and Gerald's in here, I tell you. You ever heard of me stealing, bro? Anything in your life. These motherfuckers out here rob copper from the coal mines that my daddy worked in. I take offense to shit like that. Speak about it. get downed. Because these freaks around here want to continue stealing the copper. And not hear shit from nobody, you know. I've chased them out of here like 5 times out of the mines in front of me with guns. And the police fucking took like 83 copper thieves down a month later. That right there, they said that night when they had to come up here, tipped them off to the biggest fucking copper ring in history of West Virginia. And they called them up here. There's the ones stealing the copper everywhere. Motherfuckers. That's what they get. I can't stand a copper thief because they're about ready to kill themselves or something, you know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking save them, in my opinion. You know? If that ain't locked and tagged out, if you don't know nothing about these coal mines, if that shit ain't locked and tagged out and you don't see the other side, you better not fucking touch it. You're dead. That means the electrician locked and tagged it. You see what I mean? What's that mean? What do y'all think that means? They don't fucking, you know what I mean? You gotta know what that means. And these fucking idiots never took one class in the coal mines, nothing. I had my card. You gotta take 80 hours to get that motherfucker. And you don't go in there and just fucking sit. It's 100 fucking questions. Test you take after you take 80 hours. And if you want your other one, you go back and pay the money and pay the 40. Take the 40-hour test. The test costs $300 and some fucking dollars. All I gotta have is it's called a refresher. Because of where my card went dead. It's called a refresher. You know what I mean? Because I had to go get it renewed, and it was $10 that time, and take the test. Every time you got to take the test again, though. And that test ain't shit for me. But for one of these motherfuckers on them drugs, they probably couldn't answer 10 questions right. You have to answer all the first aids, all that shit. You have to take the class to know it. But I'm out, guys. I'm about to go kick back and watch some Amazon Prime. I got 3 rentals. 3 Amazon Prime. Hell yeah. I love my phone service.